sister girl on films. You don't wanna miss a thing, better stay tuned in. So lay back, get into the vibe, in the mood. Real reviews from a sister's point of view. Trailer reactions, movies and TV. So entertaining and authentic, believe me. So roll that footage, I'm ready to chill. Time to hang out with my sister girl. Hey, sister girl on films. Hey, sister girl on films. Hey.
What is up, y'all? What is up? It's been a long time. It's been so long since I seen y'all. It's been too long, quite frankly. It has been too long. What is up, y'all? Welcome. It is Saturday night, Super Bowl weekend. Thank y'all for joining me, y'all. I know this is kind of impromptu. Said damn sister girl on films from a support. What is up? Welcome. Bunky time. Welcome. Listen, this is gonna be a good time, y'all. Y'all know we love a tier ranking, a tier video, a tier situation. And not only is it Black History Month, but Valentine's Day is next weekend. And so I figure what better thing to do than tier rank some of our most favorite, most beloved, most iconic, most notorious Black couples in film and TV. So what's up, Tamika? Welcome. I know we started a little bit earlier. Usually we do our lives at 8 o'clock, but I just felt like doing a little bit earlier today just because, again, it's Super Bowl weekend and I don't know what people got going on. So I'm like, let me just do it at 7 o'clock. So I know right now it's kind of slim up in here, but I have a feeling um, people will end up trailing in probably around like 7:30 or so. But yeah, so when I posted the question over in the community, when I asked you guys who were some of your favorite Black couples in TV and film, I could have really punched half of y'all in the face. Let me tell you why. I love y'all down, though. I love y'all down. Hey, love Key, do you love me? I'm riding. I should never ever leave from beside me. What is up? Um, so when I asked y'all to give me the names of the people that y'all love and all the things, y'all were giving me nothing but TV shows. Nobody gave me movies. Hey, Kwashicore. Welcome. So half of the list are TV shows, which you guys gave me, which I appreciate. Y'all did kind of give me some names of some couples that I hadn't thought of. But then all the movie ones I had to come up with. Cut ups. Y'all, come on now. I don't know. I'm gonna have to start acting up. I'm gonna have to start acting up. Because y'all just be doing whatever y'all want to do. I don't like it, but I do like it. Tamika, you said, are you going to see the Michael biopic movie April 24th? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I absolutely am. You know what? I will say this. We have not had a good Michael Jackson solo biopic like ever. Like The American Dream was a good one, but that was the Jackson 5 story, right? It was about the whole family. It wasn't just about Michael. And then after that, we had the one with Flex Alexander. Child. And then we had the one with the one white man whose names I forget. And then we have I don't know what else. So I'm excited for this one. All of the um pictures I've seen from all the actors looks really good. The trailer looked really good. I love that it's his nephew that's portraying him. So I'm all in on this. I'll be there. I ain't gonna be dressed up or nothing. Hey, hey, Marlon. Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Marlon. Marlon, you always gonna show up and support. I love it. Let's see. Hey, Nikki. Do now don't disrespect Flex. Listen, Flex disrespected us. Okay. He disrespected us, and I'm not here for it. The Lifetime one was rough. That was one with Flex, right? That was the Lifetime one. Lifetime. Listen, between Lifetime and VH1, they're gonna mess up a biopic, ain't they? But I am looking forward to this one. I'm definitely gonna show up. Um, hey NW, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the potty. Welcome to the pot. Yeah, I'm so excited for this tier ranking. I just listen. I feel like this is gonna get messy. It's gonna get juicy. It's gonna be a good time. Um, you said nah, never seen any of them, but I will see this one. You not missing nothing. You not missing a thing. I promise you. Just if you haven't seen American Dream, you got to watch that. Like that is the OG one. That's God. Listen to me. That has Jason Weaver. He plays Michael Jackson at one point in his life. Um, oh my gosh, what's the name of that? Hinton. I just watched Cooley High. He is Cochise in it, but he plays Joe Jackson in it. Of course, Angela Bassett plays Katherine Jackson. Most iconic scene. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. 10 out of 10. You got to watch American Dream. Matter of fact, we should watch it over on the Patreon. I got to see if it's streaming somewhere. We're gonna watch it. Hey JT, welcome, welcome. Hope everyone is staying warm. I'm so tired of the winter. Listen, the groundhog saw its shadow, so it predicted 6 more weeks of winter, and then it had the nerve to die the next day. What you mean? How you gonna give us the bad news and then be like, "But I'm out, y'all. Peace." What? Oh, R.I.P. to the groundhog. His name was Phil or something like that. Tamiki said there really ain't too many good couples to be on. Oh, I disagree. I have 40 shouty, 40 couples on here that I feel like are going to be really good. Now, not all 40 of them, let's be clear. There are some on here that are toxic and that might be a little controversial. But there are some good couples on here. You said it's freezing in New York. I believe it. It's about that time of the year. Yeah, you in New Jersey, JT? Okay, come on now. You said I found the worst pimp movie and it's like Snoop Dogg made a two movie. Child, what's it called? Bones. I hate that damn movie. I hate it. So y'all gonna watch the Super Bowl? What y'all got going on tomorrow? I ain't watching it. I'm gonna watch Bad Bunny, maybe. Cause I don't want to get them none of my views. So I might watch Bad Bunny, but I ain't watching the Super Bowl for real. I ain't watched the Super Bowl in a long time. It seems like ain't nobody really talking about it either. So the groundhog said, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Right. I ain't never heard no shit like that before. Not they killed the damn groundhog. That's a shame. He was sick of this. He said, y'all not about to keep exploiting me, okay? And then blaming me for the bad weather. Child, y'all think he took his own life? Oh, he probably did. R.I.P. 6 degrees and it feels like -15. Child, I hate when they do that. They put the temperature, but it feels like okay. Well, if it feels like -15, then it's -15. You know what I'm saying? Don't be lying to me. That's cold as hell. Low key. I don't. Honey. Let me see. What's the temperature here? It's 39 right now. It feels like 33. Then it's 33 degrees. It's cold as shit. It's been cold all day. Hey Brian. So working, but had to check in. Love you, sister girl. Looking forward to watching the full later. Thank you for dropping in and saying hi. I appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully the playback. We have a good time tonight. You know how we do over here. We cuts up. I love it. Um, you said which groundhog died? I know not Phil. Tamika, what other groundhog do you know? Yeah. It was Phil. I said the same thing, Tamika. I said Phil? Not Phil. Now listen, I don't know if Phil the same one we've been knowing for a long time. But yeah, Phil, honey, the OG. Not a football fan going for the food. Listen, come on, free food. I know that's right. You guys to. 23 degrees in Chicago, plus the wind chill. Chicago don't play in the wintertime. Avoid it at all costs. Hey, Marlon. Welcome, welcome. Shout out to all the Patreon members up in here. I'm glad y'all got my message. Y'all voted for this. Y'all was like, we want to hang with all the subscribers. So subscribers, thank the Patreon because I was gonna do this was gonna be a members and Patreon member only live stream. It was gonna be exclusive. But they was like, no, we gotta kick it with our peeps. So shout out to them. However, next week, y'all, next weekend is Valentine's Day weekend and Friday the 13th, y'all. I feel like that's a bad omen. It's just something about Friday the 13th and Valentine's Day being the same weekend. I fear Valentine's Day is about to be dramatic, honey. People gonna be breaking up, cheating allegations. I'm predicting it now. But anyway, so with that being said, over on the Patreon, it is our tradition to watch Friday the 13th on Friday the 13th. So I think we're up to part 7. So we'll be watching part 7 over on the Patreon. So if you want to do a watch along with us, join the Patreon. Um, yeah. I think it's like $1 to join the Patreon. So join the Patreon. Come hang out with us. Love Key, you said I wanted to go to a little lounge and watch the Super Bowl. Mind you, I don't know what's going on. I just want to be, baby, listen. At them Super Bowl gatherings at the bars and stuff, the real football fans ain't at them because they know ain't nobody, half the people there don't know what's going on, ain't really listening. Some of the people care about the game, but you good. They gonna be in there doing boots on the ground, probably watching the game. Right, NW said it's eerie. That's what I'm saying. I feel like this happens like once in a lifetime. It's too much spiritual shit going on right now. Oh, Tamika, you said you just ended your relationship, so I'm not buying nothing. You end your relationship on purpose so you didn't have to buy nothing for Valentine's Day? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Is that what happened? Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. We gonna we gonna get started on this tier ranking here in a couple minutes. Let me go ahead and throw up this good old subscriber promo, and then we're gonna get started with this tier ranking, y'all. Cause this, like I said, we got 40 couples on here. We gonna be here all night, y'all. If you are enjoying this video so far and you want more content like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and join the Cut Up crew. We are a very welcoming bunch over here. Unless you get rude, then we will cut your ass. But other than that,
come to death row.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's see here. Child, not me forgetting to share the screen. Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. They don't love you like I love you. All right. Boom. Bow. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear some of that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Y'all remember when the Black Eyed Peas did the Super Bowl? Boom, boom. Child, I just be saying anything. All right, y'all. So hold on. Let me get myself situated back here. Cause I like to be able to see y'all on my screen as well. Boom, boom, boom. Give me some of that. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Lucky said, you know how I feel about that damn boots on. Flop, 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 flop. You don't want to flop flop on Valentine's on Super Bowl Saturday? Come on, boots on the ground. He said, no, she just didn't appreciate me. Anyways, I know that's right. Listen, if you ain't appreciate a leader relationship and say your little coin for Valentine's Day, I ain't mad at it. Child. And don't answer that phone next week when she try to call you. Cause it's Valentine's Day. Baby, I'm sorry. We'll give it this. And say no to me. Cause say hell no. Put her on the dishonorable list. You know how you like to do dishonorable. Okay. Um, let's see. Marlon, you said you're welcome, sister girl. TV1 will also I forgot about TV1. They will. Oh, let's see. Hey, Keandre. Hey, everyone. It looks like I made it just in time. You did. You did. We was just doing a little chit chat, catching up like we like to do. All right, y'all. Let me make sure this is a little bit bigger so y'all can see what's going on. What's going on? All right. Okay, that's much better. All right, y'all. Let's get to it. So first and foremost, let us talk about these different tiers, okay, y'all? So first and foremost, we got two, four, six. Is six tiers? One, two, three. Well, I can't count to six. Okay. You've got six tiers. So our first tier, our bottom tier, these are the couples. Absolutely not. Break up right now. Why are y'all a couple? Who wrote this? Why are y'all together? These are our hell no couples, okay? I think when we come to them, it's gonna be very clear who belongs in this category, okay? Then the next tier is gonna be better off as friends. Y'all know how that is. You know, you got somebody, y'all click real well. Y'all got a lot of things in common. There might be a little bit of attraction there, but the romantic spark just ain't really there. And so the couples that maybe writers try to force together, but we feel like they just should have been friends the whole time and they never should have got romantic. Those are the couples we're gonna put in there. Okay. Booty call. That speaks for itself, y'all. We already know. Booty call, it just should have been sex. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Sometimes you meet somebody and the chemistry is right, and then you know what I'm saying, you do what you gotta do, and then you try to make fetch happen, and it's like, y'all not really compatible like that. Like, it just should have been y'all hunched on each other for a night or two, been friends with benefits maybe, and then kept it pushing. It could work with therapy. Okay. We got some couples on here that they struggled a little bit, but if they get some therapy and get people out their business, they might be all right. You know what I'm saying? And then we got, oh, that's sweet. You know how y'all when y'all see a couple and they be like, oh, they look cute together. They really love each other. I love that for them. That's those couples, okay? Now you would think, would that be the top tier? That's not the top tier, because the top tier is love supreme. The top tier make you feel like love. Mm, I never been so much. Y'all know that song Love Ballad? In love before. Come on, what a difference. Y'all know what song I'm talking about? Listen, those couples are the most iconic couples, the couples that are damn near like couple goals. Like when we think of black love, black couples, like we think of these couples. Okay. So those are our six tiers that we have, and that we are rating people on. So let me see what y'all saying in the comments. Also too, let me make put this disclaimer. And this is probably an issue across TV and film, to where I could not find, and maybe I just don't know of any. There might be some, I just don't know them, but I was trying to also be LGBTQ plus inclusive and try to find like a black lesbian couple or black gay couple, or you know what I'm saying? I couldn't find I couldn't think of none. So I feel like, is this a a gap in entertainment? Like, I know there's, like, interracial gay couples, right? That are, like, iconic, I think, but I couldn't think of any, y'all, so I don't have any on the list, and it wasn't intentional. It's just because I couldn't think of any in terms of, like, fiction. I'm sure, like, real life, I could think of some couples, but not in movie and TV, which is crazy. Um, hey, Joseph, welcome. Let's see. Marlon said the Jackson American Dream is the blueprint for music biopics. Lawrence Hilton, that's his name. Jacobs played Joe Jackson. Terrence Howard did play Jackie Jackson. I forgot he was in that show. Man. Um, said definition of top tier are the Obamas, in my opinion. Yes, for real life couples, for sure. Yes. Yes, Tamika. Cleo and her girlfriend set off. Yes. Yes. But we never saw enough of their relationship for me to even like, because I didn't think of them, but that's a great couple. But we don't really know enough about them to even really be able to like, you know what I'm saying, rank them. All we knew is that, she thought she was fine. She was, she had a big old booty. Um, and she was really sad when Cleo, spoiler alert, got killed. But yeah, that is one couple that I could think of, but that movie wasn't even centered around them. Is Jody and Yvette on the list? I don't know. Let's get into it. No spoilers. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get to ranking these couples. Right. You said that the girlfriend didn't even talk. She really didn't. Did she even have a credit in the movie? Because she really didn't say nothing. I wonder if she in the deleted scenes saying something. Yeah. She's just a big booty. All right. So hold on. Because there is one couple on here that I added them to the list just because I felt like um it made sense. But I don't watch this show. So I'm gonna do them first to get them out the way. Hold on, y'all. I don't even know the name of the characters, child. Hold on. All right, let me see. Let me see. What's this character's name? I had it written down. Okay, okay, hold on. Okay, okay. I believe this first couple is Rando and is her name Yvette? Y'all tell me from This Is Us. Now, I don't know nothing about this show. I have never watched it, but people talk about this show. Have y'all seen this show before I rank them? Because I was just gonna kind of throw them in honorable mention, but also I was gonna let y'all kind of decide what tier they deserve to be on. Because I don't know nothing about their story, but people talk about them really well and really good. So I feel like they should be in like, oh, that's sweet, but they could be and could work with therapy. I don't know nothing about them, y'all. So first of all, is that their name? Is that their name? Ray and Brenda definitely ain't on this damn list. Okay, you didn't watch This Is Us either? Listen, this is like a really popular show. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay, hold on. What was the name of that lady? Okay, Sterling K played Randall. Mm-hmm. And then what was his wife's name, child? I don't know. I just added them on. I was like, I feel like they deserve to be on this list. Especially for like modern TV because we really don't have a whole lot of representation. So I definitely wanted to add them. But I don't know anything about them as a couple. And y'all ain't saying that in the comments. So I feel like y'all don't know nothing about about them as a couple either. Hold on, Randall Pearson. That's his name. And what's his wife? Beth. Her name was Beth. Okay. So y'all don't know nothing about Randall and Beth either? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Well, Randall and Beth, y'all just gonna go on. Oh, that's sweet because even the cut ups don't know who the hell y'all are. So yeah, so there's that on that. Oh, I haven't watched that show. Heard good things. Listen, nice gowns, nice gowns. Okay, well they're gonna go in all that sweet. All right, so I wanted to get them out the way. All right, y'all. So let's get to the nitty gritty, the people we do know. All right, so the first on the list we got Maxine Shaw and Kyle Barker. Now listen, Linda, listen. For me, okay, for me, sister girl on films. I'm on the fence about Max and Kyle because for me, Max and Kyle, I love their will they, won't they type of thing. But then I feel like once they got them together, the fans like them like joning on each other or roasting each other, wherever you from, whatever you call it. And then like they added that as a part of their relationship dynamic. And I never felt like they actually liked each other until like the end of I can't remember if it was like the third or the fourth season. And then that's when Kyle actually ended up leaving the show. I forget the actor's name. Um, so for me, I feel like Kyle and Max were better off as friends. That's where I'm putting them. What y'all think? What y'all think? That's where I'm putting Kyle and Max. Better off as friends. Hold up, y'all. I have to fix my screen right now. I don't like what's happening. I can't really see y'all. Okay. Kyle and Max. Let me know your thoughts, y'all. You said Kyle and Max had amazing chemistry even when they were arguing. They should go under could work. Okay, okay, could work with therapy. Okay. I'm not mad at that. The not the tier just for banging. So you think they should be in booty call? The tier just for banging. Okay, okay. We got one vote for booty call. Love Key said better off as friends and booty call. I never felt true love for them. I didn't. And then they ended up, she got pregnant and they ended up having a child and all that. Um, see, here's my the booty call of it all. The booty call of it all. I kind okay, okay. I feel like I'm swayed a little bit. I feel like yeah, I was better off as friends. Yeah, I feel like they were just better off as friends. I don't even because I even felt like the scenes when they were like um being intimate and stuff even felt a little forced. You know, Tamika, you said Love Supreme for Kyle and Max. You feel like they goes? Hmm. I don't know. Not for me. I'ma lead them in better off as friends. We can't be friends because I'm still in love with you. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. All right, y'all. This next one. Ugh, child. Queen and Slim. Queen and Slim. Listen, y'all. Listen. First of all, I went back and watched my review that I did of Queen and Slim, and I gave that movie way too much credit. Way too much credit. I don't know why I gave this movie so much grace cuz now a few years later I'm like this movie was it looked beautiful, but the storyline was absolute trash. And the fact that Queen and Slim went through all that they went through and this was our first date. Like, they had met on Tinder or some shit. Like, this wasn't even like this was supposed to be a little, swoop-de-doop, a little dinner at the diner and then going about your business. And now y'all together on a run across the country because be don't get me started on Queen and Slim. I'm about to start ranting. Um Hold on, let me go back. Y'all are saying some more stuff about Max and Kyle. They started off as frenemies. They did that first season. They did. I like the growth of their friendship. I really did. I really felt like they could have been like a best friend dynamic, which I would really would have loved versus them trying to shoehorn them as a couple. I love me some Kyle Barker. I do too. My funny Valentine. Every time I hear that song, I think him singing it. Kyle and Max could have been a very solid couple if they both weren't such alphas and let each other lead at times. No, for real. For real. And I feel like Kyle tried to be soft with Max, but she just wasn't having it. Wasn't Queen and Summer first? I remember it was a first date. It was a first date that wasn't even going well, mind you. That movie was giving nothing but struggle love just with the trailer alone, so I didn't watch Queen and Slim. Listen, I don't know what I was smoking. I don't even smoke. I don't know what my thoughts was, but I gave that movie so much grace that it did not deserve. That movie was god awful. Dang, ain't none of y'all watched Queen and Slim? I've never watched it before. What? So how you have struggle love on the first date? That's the thing. Like the whole movie, like I ain't gonna get no spoilers, y'all, because y'all ain't seen it, which is crazy. Um, but yeah, it's the whole first day, and then some stuff pop off. And then they end up down. Y'all ain't gonna watch it. I'm just gonna spoiler alert. If you listen, spoiler alert in 3 seconds. So if you don't want to hear this, mute it, and then I'll like do this or some shit and you can unmute me, okay? So 3, 2, 1. Okay. So after they first date, right? They get pulled over by the police and then the police like starts harassing them and then he like pulls them out the car and then he ends up like pulling a gun on Slim. Now Queen, mind you, is a lawyer. She's a lawyer. So they ended up wrestling with the gun, end up shooting a police officer. They're on the body cam, the dash cam or whatever. So the lawyer's idea is for them to flee the scene and talking about, how they treat us and how this will go, how they gonna frame this, yada yada yada. Now, mind you, the police officer that pulled them over was already kind of like embroiled in like a lawsuit for police brutality. Bitch, you're a lawyer. But child, yes, honey. And then the ending of it, don't get me mad. We're not talking about the movie. We're just talking about the characters, Queen and Slim. Okay, wait. Spoiler over. Spoiler over. Um, Kyle tried. Max was hella guarded. She was. Is that Gina and Martin? Dang, don't be looking ahead. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. But it is. Okay, you said Queen and Slim was good. You like Queen and Slim? Shoot. The movie trailer was misleading. It really was. Um, said it was giving Bonnie and Clyde vibes. It tried. So in my opinion, it tried to give Bonnie and Clyde, except Bonnie and Clyde was like actual couple. They didn't even like each other. Blind leading the blind. And Lucky, it wasn't even a blind because she was a lawyer. I just can't stress that enough. She was a lawyer. Anyway, y'all, we gonna be here all night. Right, you see the pleasure. He's out there. Oh my gosh. So Queen and Slim, absolutely not. Break up right now. Like y'all weren't even together for real for me to even say break up, but I had to add them on the list. All right, y'all. So we're back. We're back in the loft, in the condo, wherever the apartments. we're, we're living single with Sinclair and Overton. Okay, so for me, Sinclair and Overton are love supreme. I'm sorry. They're gonna be a top tier couple for me. Overton and Sinclair were so perfectly written for each other. Like I wanted a spin-off of the two of them. The episode when she told Overton to go on the date with the one girl with well, I think it was Kyle's sister or who was it? No, it wasn't Kyle's sister. Who was the girl? Oh, it was just some random girl. Um, that was Cree Summer. She was played by Cree Summer. And then he ended up going on a date with her and he was really feeling her, but he was like, Sinclair, I really want to date you and all this. It was good. And then they finally kissed. And like their first kiss was under the mistletoe before they started dating. I love Sinclair and Overton. Okay. So for me, they are love supreme, but y'all might be able to convince me to move them to a lower tier. Okay. What y'all think? What y'all think? Hey, welcome, welcome. You like that, Miss AB? You see it on another. You see it on another channel. They stole it from your girl. Hey, text for yo sister girl. What? Oh, and cut up crew. I was like, what that mean? Um. Okay, you think Sinclair and Overton, Sincloverton should go in the sweet category. Child, y'all still talking about Kyle and Max. I think Max was one of the types to intentionally sabotage a good. Max was also very guarded. She was. That was her plight the whole entire show when it came to relationships. Hey, Free J Free. Sister, I'm here a little late. What it is, people, what it is. So, what's up? What's up, Free J Free? You here right on time, child. We just on the third couple. Sinclair and Overton is the top of the top. They are. I love them. Ah, yes, they were made for each other. Yes. Over Claire. Yes. Can't be placed anywhere except Love Supreme. They were truly a couple. They are. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Everybody saying the same thing. Period. Best characters ever. They up there. They were made for each other. Yes. Period. Listen. Hey, hey, uh, I don't listen. Welcome, cause I don't want to X4. Welcome, welcome. Yes. Okay, we all agree. Overton and Sinclair are definitely love supreme. All right, y'all. So keep in mind here, we're talking about fictional characters on a show. I'm putting this disclaimer in for this next couple, y'all. We are talking about characters, fictional characters on the show. The people on this list, we're not talking about them in their personal life, real life, things they have done. in real life, okay? I just want to put that disclaimer out there right now, and I feel like y'all already know why. The Huxtables. I don't listen. Claire and Cliff Huxtable are love supreme. They are for so many the fictional characters, y'all. I get it. I get it. Controversy, but the Cosby Show is iconic. It is a classic. And Claire and Cliff, when you talk about black love and couple goals, there are people who, because of Cliff and Claire, actually saw a model of middle class black family loving each other, taking care of their kids, holding their kids like accountable for their things. Vanessa going down to Baltimore to go down with the wretched, all of that. I'm sorry. I had to put them on here. I had to. I had to. Okay. Um, let's see. If you count girlfriends or half and half, that show one on one when they're when they're liking single characters appear. Those shows were by the same creator. Texor, what's going on? What are we talking about? Oh, you said blame YouTube. Oh yeah, YouTube been putting up people's emails and all kinds of stuff. They need to fix that shit. He said, uh-oh. I just gotta put a disclaimer. Cause I know how people be. Why would you put him up? Because we ain't talking about Bill, okay? We talking about Heathcliff. Okay, Heathcliff Huxtable. Okay. Love Supreme. Clear, listen. Uh, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I got the box set of the Cosby Show. In case they ever took it off the air, I can still watch it. I can't. I love it. It's one of my favorite shows. I'm not gonna lie to you. Love Supreme, the way they used to tag team them kids. Remember that episode when Rudy and Vanessa kept fighting? And so they ended up having them go and live in the basement and it was like marching like they was in jail. Oh my God. So good. Yep, they sure are love supreme. Cliff and Claire were perfect for one another. They were. Did y'all know Claire was supposed to originally be a Dominican woman? Like they had her audition speaking Spanish and everything. That would have changed the whole dynamic of the show. I can't lie. That would have kind of pissed me off. I'm just sorry. I'm glad they didn't. But that also would explain why there's moments in the show when she is speaking Spanish. Like when they had the friends come over and Cliff was like, I just listened for my name. I love the Cosby Show. Definitely love Supreme. Every child wanted those two to be their parents, or you wished you were friends with their kids so they can go. Yes. You get it all. Cosby wasn't um what? Sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna put that on the screen. We not talking about that. They was like my second mom and dad when they tell you to sit your ass down. I'll sit down, but when they leave, I can sit back up. Oh my gosh. Oops. I love the Cosby Show. Period. Yep, they're a power couple. They respected each other, loved their kids, and have fun. Yes. Remember when Claire had that boot on and she had to have like the cane, and so like they designed the cane. I love the Cosby Show. It's so good. And rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner. Oh, he ain't got no business being gone. Max and Kyle did appear on Half and Half. That's how I said how I knew they had the daughter. Um, yes, they were perfect together. Yes, Cosby Show, your favorite sitcom. All right, let's see. All right, y'all. Let's get to the next one, child. We're gonna be forever on these. All right, so the next one we got George and Wheezy, the Jeffersons. Okay, come on, we're moving on up. Um, I kind of feel like, am I doing too much? Georgia Weezy or Love Supreme. I'm kind of between like Love Supreme and All That Sweet because George was kind of annoying, but he loved Weezy down, honey, and she loved him down. And they was gonna have each other back, like no matter what. Um, I just feel like they are just an iconic couple as well. You know? That George Strut, right. So when I found out Sandra's only, yeah, a few younger than Claire, right. Sandra wasn't even supposed to be on the show. She wasn't even on the pilot episode. I remember that. Um, no, right, that Gordon Gartrell. I haven't tucked it to my socks. You don't like it? No, Denise. Oh my God, the Cosby Show. I'm gonna watch it this weekend. I love the Cosby Show. It's so funny. George was a mess sometimes. He was a mess. He was. Said Love Supreme, he set her up to live what he did at his dry cleaners. Love Supreme, top tier. Yes. Georgia Weezy, she had a maid and everything. Weezy had it good. She ain't had no job. She wasn't doing, she was just living her best life, wasn't it? Okay. I think they should go under All That Sweet. I don't think they are on par with the ooh, just a notch below. Okay. Okay. I like that argument. Um, okay, you're putting them in All That Sweet. Bust that shuffle dance. the, the funky chicken. He was doing the funky chicken. Okay. George got on Weezy's last nerve every day, but she loved her some him supreme. George and Weezy are love supreme to me. Okay, listen, it's giving. We need to take it to the vote. Let's take it to a vote. You know, I love us to do a vote now. Let's take it to the poll. Take it to the poll. George and Weezy. Cause I feel like there's a strong argument to be had for both. I don't know if I spelled Weezy right, child. Love Supreme. Love or oh, that's sweet. I'm gonna let y'all vote. I feel like y'all gonna say Love Supreme. All right, y'all. The polls are open. Get your vote on. Get your vote on. Get your vote on. Let's see. Why y'all vote? What else y'all saying? Um, George and Weezy are. I think I already read that. George and Weezy that move. Oh no, I didn't. George and Weezy are love supreme to me. They held each other down through the struggle until they moved on up in the world to the east side. Um, had to include Cosby Show. He may be a creep, but I still think Bill Cosby himself is one of the best stand-up shows ever. I never watched it stand up, truthfully. He didn't cuss. I like when they cuss. Y'all remember Weezy said the N word after she found out George Smith? I don't remember that. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't watch the Jeffersons a whole lot. Like I watched it enough. Cause child, my mama loved Good Times, honey. That was her show. So we was watching Good Times all the time. But I don't remember that. But they would be dropping the N word on the Jeffersons for sure. What would you say was the best black couple moment on TV? Ooh, instantly, the first thing that popped up for me was Dwayne Wayne interrupting Whitley's wedding. Iconic. Baby, will you marry me? It's too late. She went to Senator. She went Papa Pope. Okay. That's probably one of the best black couple TV moments for me, for sure. Was him breaking up that wedding. I do. It's so good to have to hold. Baby, please. Oh, so good. So good. Love Supreme for the Jefferson, also because George didn't play it, but he did not play it. I do remember that, Tamika. I was thinking about that when oh boy tried to hit on Wheezy. Yes, honey. And her mama was there and was trying to hit him. I think that was the episode with like a spatula or something. Yes. Um Said the grandparents was a great couple in the Cosby shows. They were all of them. They did such a great job on that show. I don't care. I don't care. Even the friends. What was it? The friends. That cause yeah, her parents. Then they had the one friend that would come over. They would play Piccolo. Ain't that what it's called? Piccolo, whatever the game was. Don't even the professor. No, they definitely ain't on my list. I didn't even think about them. All right, let's look at this poll. What y'all saying? Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all are saying Love Supreme. I agree. We're gonna keep him on Love Supreme. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh my gosh, look at coincidence. So we got Dwayne Wayne and Whitley Gilbert. Um, Now even though I love that scene, for me they were like more of like a oh that's sweet. They're not a love supreme for me. I'm not gonna lie. Whitley and Dwayne Wayne are not a love supreme. They were never couple goals for me. I thought they were cute, but like the whole thing when he went over to Japan, came back with Kinunu. So they had like that whole moment. It was just a lot. And then she got with it was a lot of up and down with them. And they made it work eventually. But for me, they were all that sweet. They not quite a love supreme. But y'all might think differently. What y'all think? Oh yeah, overwhelmingly, y'all got love supreme. All right, I'm gonna end the poll. Love. Mm, 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 mm. Y'all, the other day I was listening to love music. Music from the 70s was so good. We might have like a listening party or something over on the Patreon because we can't do it over here on YouTube. Y'all tell me what y'all think. We should do that. Listen, Whitley was tearing that girl name up, wasn't she? Okay, JC, you said they could use some therapy. Okay. Oh, he said I agree. They go under. Oh, that's sweet. Cause they sweet. Key K knew. Key, what was her name? Kanunu. She was tearing her name up, child. Kinunu. What was her name, child? I think it was I don't remember. What was it? Whitley was tearing her name up. Kinu. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was Kinu. I didn't add an extra to it, didn't I? Kiki Kiku Kyle. Whitley was tearing her name up. Um, Same with Whitley and Dwayne. If they got together a season or two earlier, I would easily put Dwayne and Whitley under Love Supreme. I'll put them under All That Sweet too. Yes. Listen, Whitley was the OG of messing up a name. It's Keenan. That's what I said. You say you can't do it. No, you can't. And you know what, Text for I'm glad you said that. Y'all, if y'all did not notice, my I Love New York episode 8 and 9 recap review got blocked. I put up a post about it. And then so as I was looking, it looks like the majority of the issues came from episode 9. So that's why I ended up re-uploading episode 8 and it was fine, y'all. Baby, it uploaded fast. I didn't have no restrictions. They were like, "Go ahead, ho, put that up there." Oh, okay, thanks. But then I tried to do the same thing with episode 9 and it was like, "No, bitch, we told you." So I don't know what it is in episode 9 that they do not want people to see, but it got blocked again. So unfortunately, episode 9 will not get posted on the channel, but both 8 and 9 reaction are over on the Patreon if you guys want to check it out. But most of you have already seen it. But yeah, so that's why y'all saw that up there today because they allowed me to put up episode 9. I mean episode 8. Um Said Love Supreme. Ooh, Love Supreme, what they did for the culture and comedy. Okay. Um, you will say I would say all that sweet as well. Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about the Cosbys. Okay, not Whitley and Dwayne. Okay. Yeah, some of y'all are delayed a little bit. Okay, I got you. Um Dwayne and Willie were more love conquers all and yeah. For sure. For sure. Okay. Joe Morton, they did do him wrong, baby. They just at the wedding, Whitley, baby, please. I do. Girl, all this money we didn't spend. All right. So the next couple. Okay, so Whitley and Dwayne are oh, that's sweet. I agree, y'all. The next couple is rest in peace, Uncle Phil for real. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv. Now, I know some of y'all were like original Aunt Viv. I'm being honest. To me, I mean, I guess it kind of mattered, but not really. Aunt Viv is just Aunt Viv, but I guess technically not. But the character. Um, so I just use Aunt Viv. But Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv. To me, I'm kind of stuck between Love Supreme and All That Sweet because I don't necessarily see them as like couples goals, right? But I love them as a couple. But I don't. I guess they kind of iconic, but more just Uncle Phil as a character and not necessarily their dynamic as husband and wife. So what y'all think? Y'all think they should be under Love Supreme or Oh That's Sweet? Like, are they in the same category as Sinclair, Cliff and Claire, and George and Wheezy? What y'all think? Freddie and Shaka. Tex, I ain't gonna lie to you. I watched Different World, but I didn't watch it enough to feel like I could have provided any kind of context on any of the other couples on Different World. So I just went with the most iconic one. Um, but I don't remember their relationship being like that iconic. I guess it would have been like a that's cute or whatever. Said the Banks were a cute couple. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, okay. Wheat, you say love supreme. To me, their dynamic changed. Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil had a better relationship in the beginning of the season. Once the new Aunt Viv, they did. It did. Yeah, she did. Cause remember the episode when Aunt Viv thought she was getting old and she was like in her little nightgown, talking about how she was like, "Am I starting to get wrinkles?" And he said, "Baby, you are so beautiful." And then she went in, "Everybody dance now," and she started jamming at the dance class. This shit right here. Everybody dance now. Iconic. Yeah. So with OG Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil, their love seemed more real. I agree. All that sweet. See, I think Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv may have to go under all that sweet. They were a power couple, but how many times have you seen them? Right. It wasn't often, you know. Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv should go under a Love Supreme. They had it all. She even gave him a fourth child. Oh, come on. Now you ain't lying right there. She sure did. That's crazy. She was pregnant. Wasn't she pregnant and then they changed actresses? Not like the actress was pregnant, but you know what I mean. Her character was pregnant and then they changed. Was look, little baby, what was that baby name? I can't remember the baby name, child. Them later years of the Fresh Prince of Bel Air was just I like their individual characters as a couple. I'm Viv and Uncle Phil were a united front, but their chemistry was just oh, that's sweet. I agree. Oh, so sorry, I didn't want to punch Will Smith right now. Oh yeah, how he was young. He admits it. He was young. Nikki, that was the baby name. Thank you. I was like, what was that child's name? Um, just like my wife and kids, once the light skinned girl replaced the daughter, she couldn't sing or dance anymore, just like I'm. Yeah, that was they made some weird casting choices, especially with my wife and kids. The Banks are mainly all that's okay. Everybody's saying all that's sweet. Thank you, y'all. Y'all telling me Nikki. The baby's name was Nikki. Yes, I don't know why I couldn't remember. So, yeah, I agree. Oh, that's sweet. We loved them. I feel like if they had focused more on them a little bit, they could have been part of Love Supreme up there. But because the show focused on Will and his shenanigans and Carlton, and the kids kind of evenly. Um, I don't know. I don't think we were necessarily given the opportunity to invest much in them as a couple. All right, y'all. Damn. All right, we got James and Florida Evans. Listen, y'all. Y'all probably gonna help me with this because I'm already biased. Cause and don't take my black card, y'all, but I hate Good Times. I told y'all that when we did the TV theme song live tier ranking that I hate Good Times. I just do. I've never liked it. Like I said, my mama loved to watch it, so I go see her. She got it on TV. I'm like, is there nothing else on TV? I hate this show. Um, but where they go? I lost them. Oh, here they are. Um, but taking that out of out of the what am I saying? Taking not factoring that. That's what I'm trying to say. When I think about Florida and James's relationship, it could work with therapy. I to me, they definitely ain't love supreme. He was always mad coming from work. The man that came down. We rarely saw them, just kind of engage with each other in a romantic type of way. Like to me, they just were not love goals. I don't. There wasn't a lot of times, and I was like, oh, that's sweet. He did embrace her and kiss her after he got done slamming glasses and shit in the kitchen. But for me, it could work with therapy. I just feel like they need therapy. Or maybe James just needed therapy. I don't know. Let's see. Hey K Dash, stopping in before I head out. Hey y'all. Hey Kiki. Do you love me? I'm riding. I forgot we got two Kikis. What's up, K Dash? Well, thank you for stopping in. Hope you have a fun night out. Be safe. Stay warm. Have fun. Call us when you get there. Make sure you get there safe. Oh my gosh. The way Nikki just magically went from a baby to 5 years old is wild. Yeah. I mean, at that point, the show's about over. They might as well just speed. Let's speed this up. Let's move it on along. Um, yes, she was really pregnant. Then after she gave birth, her only child, okay, she was actually pregnant. Okay. I couldn't remember if it was because of the show or she was pregnant in real life. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy. Nikki was a mistake. Yeah, yeah. I guess the plan was probably to keep her part of the show and write her pregnancy into the show, and then after that, it was just like, oops, well, okay. They should have just sent him upstairs like they did Judy. Family matters, and he just never came back down. Oh my goodness. All right, what we saying about Florida and James? Um, the first season of Good Times is good, so the season with Jan Jackson, Mama, no, yeah. James in therapy, child. He would get kicked out the office so quick. Dang, wedge between when I think about could work with therapy, all that sweet. Right. If there was another category. Didn't focus on him enough. That's sweet. Okay. I hate to state this, but whenever I saw James and Flora together, they looked more like um mother and son instead of husband and wife. The age difference was way too obvious. Um, yeah, it was. When I used to watch it, I couldn't tell the difference, but now that I'm grown, yeah, it was clear that she was like much older than him. Um, said then he died after season 3. Turns out Amos was fired because he didn't like what the show was going, plus money was involved. Yeah, I'm not mad at him. His reason for leaving the show made sense. Like it started out good, and then they just like they never let the Jeffersons like make it. You know what I mean? It was just like poverty projects. Stay here. Even hell in Roseanne, they won the lottery. Although, spoiler alert, if you ain't seen the end of Roseanne, hold on, 3, 2, 1, mute me. They won the lottery, but then it ended up being a dream the whole time, and they was really still poor, and it was just like really stupid. All right, spoiler over. But at least they let them win the lottery for a second. Let's see. Florida and James could work with therapy. James was sometimes hot-headed and sexist. Florida would sometimes use things like religion to get in the way of trying to get about the. Are you good? I understood exactly what you meant. You are good. James and Florida loves. You think they're love supreme? They was couple goals for you, Tamika. I mean, it could be for somebody. People might like them. Um, James in Florida need money and would probably been less stressful. More. Right. They just gave him a chance. Give him a job or something. For sure. Um, he said she was quite a good actress back then. She was in Different Strokes too. Remember Charlene and Willis? That was okay couple of young black teen love. No, I don't remember them. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't watch Different Strokes. It just seemed like a weird concept to me. James was always exhausted about work, but was always insecure about Florida finding work. Going back to school. Yeah, yeah. I agree. I wanted to say Love Supreme, but the way he would go off on the whole fam, just about every. Listen, James in Florida had the love our grandparents had. Excuse me. I mean, I will agree with that, but then I also feel like some of our grandparents had needed to go to needed to go to therapy. Uh, James wasn't going no, he definitely going no damn therapy. First of all, it costs money. He wasn't doing that. Oh, they did make it off the ghetto. Is that when did they move to Mississippi finally? Child, imagine. 21 years later, they did the same thing to living single characters. Was getting oh my god, don't get me started on the end of living single. Pisses me off every time. Um, yeah, I think so. I think yeah that she was a spinoff or something. Something was a spinoff of something. Good Times is a spinoff of Maud, I believe. Yes. All right, y'all. We could work with therapy. They need therapy. All right, y'all. So the next couple, more modern couple, are probably our newest or slash youngest, but also ironically enough, our oldest couple on the list. Annie and Smoke. Aw. Listen, I know they the newbies on the block. And they are our second movie couple because all of y'all kept talking about TV when I asked y'all to name couples. So thanks Sister Girl on Films for thinking about movies. Annie and Smoke. For me, they are Love Supreme. I love them as a couple. I love them. They had shared grief about their baby dying. She spoiler alert if you've never seen spoiler alert. 3, 2, 1. Mute me. Okay. Am I muted? You still hear? You still hear me? And you don't want to hear no spoilers. This is on you. Okay. Annie had Smoke kill her, because she didn't want to turn into a vampire. And then as Smoke was dying, she was there meeting him on the ancestral plane with the baby. Ain't no greater love. Ain't no greater love. I'm just saying. Okay. Unmute me. You know what I'm saying? You got me muted. Um, I love them. I just love Supreme. Let's see. You said which movie are they from? See, this is why I did a spoiler. Y'all saw that? We didn't even know what movie. This is from Sinners. Annie was protecting everybody. Annie was. Oh, R.I.P. Annie. We love Annie. Love Supreme. I'm sorry. They loved each other, but ooh, okay, JT. They loved each other, but they could use therapy. I could see that. I could see that. Based on because they were trying to. I feel like their dynamic of their relationship was impacted because spoiler again. We mute me. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Mute me if you ain't seen it. Am I muted? You still hear me talk? Okay, I'm about to spoil. Okay. I feel like they had issues in their relationship because not only because of the death of their daughter, but also because his relationship with Stack and how much he did for Stack and how much he was willing to sacrifice for Stack. And I don't know if y'all saw the interview with Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan when they were talking about the twins' origin story, and they were given like the backstory of like what happened in that in between time that made them come back to Clarksdale, and the fact that like they had killed their father, and then they ended up going their own separate ways. So I think this is the order of events. So Stack ended up going with Mary to Arkansas, where he was pimping and a pimping and a pimping, and and Smoke and Annie ended up, getting together and having the baby. And then after shit went left in Arkansas, and Stack left Mary, and then Annie and Smoke lost the baby. Then the twins ended up going up to Chicago, and that's when they got all up into their mischief. And then they came back to Mississippi, and that's where we met them. So their whole backstory. So you could be right. They might need some therapy. They might need some therapy. Um, okay. Unmute me if you muted me. Tamika, you know who Annie and Smoke is? See? That's why I had to put the spoiler alert in there, y'all. Um, Actually gonna put Smoke and Annie under could work with therapy. Ever since their child died, he just shut down and stopped communicating. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Said the relationship the brothers had in Sinners was struggle love. I don't feel like both of them were struggle love. I feel like Annie and Smoke, Mary and Stack. I don't know. Their story was kind of complex. When Cornbread came back from taking a pee, Annie said, "Hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. Why you just can't walk your big ass back up in here?" Okay, y'all might have convinced me. Could work with therapy. Yeah, they do need some therapy, but I love them as a couple. I do love them as a couple. Baby, she had a mojo bag for him, y'all. She was literally protecting his life. Like she was saving his life. She had a mojo. Like what kind? Like it don't get no more love than that. I don't know, y'all. Could they be in like all that sweet? I don't know, y'all. I just feel like protecting somebody, even to make sure you protect their life and meeting them on the other side. Like that's love. So many of y'all ain't seen Sinners, and I just cannot. Yes. And I hope y'all adhere to my spoiler alert. Oh yeah. So feel sorry for Cornbread and his pregnant wife. Yeah, for sure. All right, y'all. I'm making an executive decision. I'm putting them in all that sweet. I'm putting them in there. I don't care what y'all say. I'm out of here. Next. Okay, you said put Annie and Smoke and Love Supreme. See, you see the vision. Hey, DJX. Welcome. I'm on CP time today. What up, family? What's up? Well, we glad you're here, regardless. You CP time or not? I'm glad you're here. Um, Speaking of CP time, Free J Free, if you still in here, I did want you wait. No, it's you, DJax. You, DJax. You were our winner of our last 2B bingo. I want to give you an update that I have recorded my reaction to Chernobyl Diaries. I just got to edit it. So my goal is to have it up by next Friday for Friday Friday, okay? I didn't forget about you, I promise. I know it's been a month. I love you. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm sorry. But it's coming, I promise. All right, y'all. So this next couple, huh, child. I just I have thoughts. Um, oh my gosh. Issa and Lawrence. Was her name Issa on the show on Insecure? Issa, right? Was her name Issa on the show? It was, wasn't it? Issa and Lawrence. Either way, I don't think what's her name. Y'all remind me. I can't remember. I ain't seen Insecure in so long. I can't remember her name, character name. What's her real name on the show? But these two. Oh my god. First of all, I'm Team Daniel. Let's be clear. But for me, I wasn't a fan of the whole Lawrence storyline. This is a couple from Insecure. If you haven't seen Insecure, um, I just, uh, for me, for me, it's absolutely not break up right now. I hated them as a couple. I hated them as a couple. I really did. I feel like their issues as a couple were so valid. Their reason for breaking up Issa was mad. Oh yeah, her name was Issa on the show. Issa was mad because Lawrence, just wasn't showing enough initiative. It was still, like struggling to make ends meet. I forgot where he was working down to the Best Buy or whatever. She wasn't seeing it for him, and she needed more from her man. And Lawrence wasn't wrong for breaking up with her ass because she cheated on him. Neither of them was wrong, and they just should have been broke up, and that was it. I wasn't seeing it for them. I didn't understand why they were like, just because y'all are used to each other, that don't mean y'all need to be in a relationship together, but y'all might think differently than me. I feel like they should have broke up. Um Say, "Oh boy." I never watched the show. It's such a good show. It is such a good show. That's her real name. Yeah, Issa is her real name. I couldn't remember if her name was Issa in the show too, but it was. Um Basura. Trash that deer. Um, yeah. I didn't see the show. You didn't watch the show? Y'all should watch Insecure. It is so good. All the seasons. It's such a good show. Annie and Stack stayed together after being turned into vampires. Um, Mary and Stack. Annie and Smoke did not become vampires. Um, let's see. Yeah, I don't know where to put them. I wish I remembered the relationship, but I know they were toxic. They ended up together in the end. They ended up together in the end. Like, I appreciate them giving us a nice, like, sweet ending. And I really feel like the ending of the show was to make the audience and the fans happy. Although it didn't, because I know there were people who were team Daniel. There were people who were team, what's the light skinned dude? I can't remember, but people were team him. Hey, Erica. Welcome, welcome. What it do? What it do? From the South. Ain't that what it do? What's his name? Paul Wall? I'm the people's champ. I don't know the words. Last time I saw Insecure was in 2016 on HBO. Oh, okay, y'all ain't got a dog in this race then, so I'll make the decision. Issa and Lawrence, yeah, absolutely not. Break up right now. Get them the hell out of here. Next. Now this one, I understand if y'all haven't seen it. It kind of feels unacceptable because I have a reaction to this movie on the channel. Nonetheless, nonetheless, we got Blackula, aka Mama Walde and Luva. Listen, I these two, to me, it's love supreme. Let me explain to you why. The story of Blackula is so tragic, okay? But also, Mama Walde wanted to get his woman back. He didn't want to be Dracula, Blackula. He didn't ask for this, and he lost his woman. And so in the first Blackula movie, he's found her reincarnated self, and he tried to get his woman back. And then he wanted to turn her because he knew he was damned to be a vampire his whole life, but he wanted to be a vampire with his woman. So he turned her to a vampire, but then they ended up killing his woman. Spoiler alert. And he ended up trying to he killed himself. I love Supreme. I just feel like their story is so tragic, but it's just it is. Nathan, thank you. That's his name. That was his name. That's exactly what I was talking about. Thank you, Nathan. Mm-hmm. So I love this. I love Blackula too. Best black exploitation horror movie ever. I'm gonna have to argue about that. Cause while I love Blackula, I do. And Blackula Scream is a solid ass sequel. Love it. But neither of those movies are better than JD's Revenge. JD's Revenge, top tier. It is my favorite black exploitation movie that I've watched thus far. 10 out of 10. No notes. JD's Revenge. And it's a horror film. I guess it's technically horror, psychological thriller. I don't know. Love it. It's been a long time since I've seen Blackula. Said Love Supreme for me. You know what I'm saying? You see it. D-Jax, I'm embarrassed to say I've never seen it. You know, you should be embarrassed because I have a reaction on the channel, D-Jax. I don't know why me and you always got to go back and forth. I don't, I don't understand why. I don't want to have to cut you. Get over there and watch the reaction. Actually, my reaction. I want to do an updated reaction to Blackula because I don't like my reaction to that video. I feel like I could have edited it a lot better. Neither here nor there. Definitely Love Supreme. Mama Walde was good. That was a good man, Savannah. Free J Free, you never seen the Ether? Jesus. Y'all are tripping, bro. It's over on there on the Tubi. Tubi got all the black exploitation movies. I saw that movie and Sugar Hill is so good too. I love the black exploitation movies. Yes. Okay, we're gonna go with Love Supreme. For those of us that have seen Blackula, I feel like we are all on the same page. Mama Walde and Luva, I love Supreme. Like nothing is more than that. You wake up from the dead as a vampire, and your first thought after eating and getting some blood is, where my woman at? Where is my woman? Because I want to get her and we need to get back to Africa. That's just what it is. I need to get back to my people and I need my woman. Period. I love it. All right, y'all. This next couple. Now, this was a couple that y'all suggested over on the community post when I posted the question to give me some names of couples. And that is Will and Lisa from Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I listen, for me, for me. There, the whole Lisa and Will storyline. It felt forced. They tried to get married too soon. Um, it's like they wanted to give Will a love interest. By the way, Jada Pinkett actually auditioned for the role of Lisa, but then they didn't cast her because they said she was too small. Meanwhile, her and Neil Long about the same height. Oh, okay. Um, Let's see. The Blackula loved him some Luva and did anything that he did. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Blackula this weekend. I love the movie. So I got you. Yeah. 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 Thank you. I appreciate it. This is how long did that last? They didn't even get married. Like they tried to, and then they got to the end of the aisle, and they was like, "We not ready to do this." It was just a waste. It was a waste of time. I feel like the writers were just doing stuff to kind of help us to feel like Will is growing up. The kids are growing up, but like, child. So for me, I feel like Will and Lisa are better off as friends. I don't think they should have been a couple at all, but I don't think it was terrible. Like, absolutely not. Break up right now. They probably just should have just stayed boyfriend and girlfriend or something. But yeah, I wasn't buying it. So that's where I'm putting them. Better off as friends. That's it. They just should have broke up, just been friends, and that could have been it for them. So I don't remember this relationship, but maybe friends. Mm-hmm. Will and Lisa was boring, no spark, just something to fill in the show in that at that point. Best episodes when George and Wheezy was on there. Oh my God. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. When they went to couple stairs. And they was hitting each other. Cause I'm thinking of, I forgot George was on episode of Martin. So I'm thinking of Martin. But yes, honey. And they was hitting each other with them styrofoam bats. That be hitting my wife. Oh my God. Hilarious. I say could work with therapy when I tell you I thought they made a good couple when I was getting you did. Child, I don't remember nothing from them. Remember nothing from them. I remember more of him and his prom date when she took them press on nails off in the basement when it was locked down there. Will and Lisa could have worked with some therapy. Ironically, they did go to couples therapy and ended up in a fight with George and Weezy. Yes. They were cute, but they were not ready to get married. Hell no, they weren't ready to get married. They cast Nia Long 2 times playing 2 characters. She was another character in Fresh Prince. Wheezy was about to put them hands on Lisa. She was. That was a good episode. They look cute. That was it. That really was it. I agree, y'all. They were just better off as friends. Hell, her and Carlton could have got together. So better off as friends. Get them out of here. All right, y'all. Let me take me a little sippy sip. Let's see where we at here. How long we been in here? We about an hour and a half. Let's run this subscriber program right quick.
If you are enjoying this video so far and you want more content like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and join the Cut Up crew. We are a very welcoming bunch over here. Unless you get rude, then we will cut your ass. But other than that,
Come to death row.
Come to death row. You know, if you tired of going over the channels and the content creator cussing you out in the comments, they don't respond to your comments. You know, you try to show them love in the chat. They ignoring the chat. They just talking. It like you ain't even there. You know what I'm saying? You request them to do something, they ignoring you. They ask they won't do nothing unless you run up the money. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you ain't being seen by your favorite content creator, come over here to Death Row. Come over here to Sister Girl on Films, honey. You know what I'm saying? We a family over here. We all get along over here. We are a very welcoming bunch. Yeah, just don't be pushing it. Just watch your mouth. Keep your feet on the floor and your hands in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? But come on over here to Death Row. We have a good time. Now, if you really wanna get acquainted and have a good time, join the Patreon. Baby, we cuts up over there. They know a lot of my business over there. I'll be telling y'all over here on YouTube because people be lurking. But over here on the Patreon, they be knowing. We be talking about dating stories and stuff. We talk about all kind of stuff over there. But you know what I'm saying? But start here. Get to know us first. And then, build your way up. Yeah, she was in episode with Queen Latifah. Oh, okay. I don't remember that. I don't. We ain't gonna jump you. Come on here. We ain't gonna jump you. Y'all not. Speaking of jump, where is Nate? And where is Designated? Wow, they fake. And here go also the conspiracy theory that it's the same person. Y'all, go ahead and write that down. All right, y'all. Let's get back to it. So now this is another couple that y'all might not have seen this movie, but I felt like they were a good couple to add to this. Oh, child. Malcolm and Marie. Malcolm and Marie. Listen, Malcolm and Marie. I don't know if y'all saw that movie. It was a lot. It was a lot. Great performances though. I love that it was black and white, but it was a lot. But they great performances. And near the end of it, it's like, did they stay together? Did they not stay together? We don't know. Um, but I feel like Malcolm and Marie, they could work with therapy. They need a lot of therapy. A lot. But shit, they might need to break up, child. They might need to break up. I don't know. Y'all seen this movie? Tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think. Come over here to Bro's barbecue. Take some commitments, mama. Hey, mama, what is it, Willie? What the hell you want? He's up shit out of that lady. Let's see. He in a bind. No, he probably right. Nate probably is working, child. That job got him working, but he like his job, child. Not us knowing they business. Um, PJ Free said nope. What movie are they from? Malcolm and Marie. Malcolm and Marie. That's the name. It was a good movie. Well, it was a cool movie. A lot of people didn't like it. I enjoyed it. They was a couple that was doing. They was. They were. They was hooting and hollering and screaming the whole movie, but it was real. You ever been in a relationship when y'all just be going through it, and then y'all just eventually get to a point where like, oh hell no, we about to have it out tonight. Ain't nobody getting no sleep. I'm cussing you out. You cussing me out. Baby, listen. If y'all ain't seen Malcolm and Marie, I believe it's on Netflix. Y'all should watch it. It's this scene. This ain't a spoiler, but there is this scene where she is in the bathtub. She is in the bathtub. Now, mind you, she just didn't got done cussing him out from the Rudy to the Tootie, honey. Read him for filth, honey. You thought it was over because he sat down and ate his macaroni and cheese, whatever it was he was eating. She went and got in the bath, thought she was about to relax. Baby, he went in that bathtub, in that bathroom. He cussed her clean out. He read her for filth. Like, told her ass up. I had to pause the movie. I said, well, goddamn, because I feel like you're talking to me. It's a lot. It's an intense movie. It was a lot. You said I don't think I finished that movie. It was a lot. I enjoyed it though. I think they were always fighting. Just break up. I agree, JT. You might be right. They don't need no damn therapy. It's over for y'all because they were saying some shit. I just feel like you can't say to your partner and think y'all gonna bounce back from it. She basically told him at one point, "You got a little dick and can't fuck." She ain't say that. But that was the tone of the stuff they were saying to each other. He called her like a no neck, ashy back hoe. Like it was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah, they need to go ahead and break up. All right, y'all. I'm sorry if I'm loud on this microphone. I feel like I'm not, but I could be. Um, Jacqueline and Marcus. Marcus. One of our many toxic what is happening. Now, I feel like this goes without saying. Jacqueline and Marcus just should have been a booty call. And technically, they kind of was. Marcus was trying to make it more than what it was. And Jacqueline was like, oh, you're a hoe, sir. We just do hoe activities together. That's about it. But I thought it'd be fun to add them to this list because they are an iconic couple of Black cinema. Um, he said that movie triggered me so bad. Never finished watching Throw 'Em Away. It was a lot. Yeah, I had to, you know what I'm saying? Give or take a few words is kind of what they were saying. You the broke ass, hoe ass. You know what I'm saying? Type of stuff. Oh yeah, she need to stay single. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You talking about Jacqueline? For sure. Definitely a booty call for sure. The boomerang booty call 100%. Listen, after they slept together in New Orleans and she left and he pulled that cover up around his she left money on the table. He was so ashamed. You gonna call me? She's like, yeah, I'm gonna call you when we get back. This was great. I really needed this. Jacqueline was a trip, honey. Definitely a booty call. Oh my God. She tore him up mentally. She did. Everybody wanted Marcus. He was the man. But that Jacqueline, baby, she had his number. Great movie, always in the mood for Boomerang, but Marcus was a trash boyfriend. Oh my Lord. That was they just don't make movies like that no more. Said Malcolm and Marie. You must be answering my question. Yeah, Malcolm and Marie. Crazy. This movie is insane. But yes, for sure. It goes without saying. Jacqueline and Marcus, booty call. Nothing more, nothing less. And maybe we needed to tell Marcus that. Sir, this is just a booty call. Jacqueline is not, she don't want it. She don't want it. She thought it was cute. She knew what it was. All right, y'all. Brace yourselves. Hold on. Let me get a swig of my drink. Baby, this next couple. You know, black love. Let me put in a disclaimer. You know, black love. It's not always roses and sunshine, okay? I think we saw that with Malcolm and Marie. You know, things get ugly sometimes. But this couple, they took it to a whole nother level. And we don't have nobody other than Tyler motherfucking Perry to thank for this. Helen and Charles. Helen and Charles. Listen. Listen. Is it a love story? Is it a story of redemption? You know? He kicked her out the house, you know, for his side chick. I feel like this goes without saying, absolutely not. Break up right now and get them out of here. It can't work. They not gonna get no damn therapy. Charles did Helen so drug her out that house. Drug her out that house. Terrible. Let's see. Gerard's mother and father, great couple. Yes. Bang, 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 bang. You got to coordinate. Not that's at 12 o'clock call. They might like 1, 2 o'clock. Do you think Holly should have taken Marcus back? Hell no. Angela was too good for Marcus. Angela was too good for Marcus, and she was too good for Gerard. She should have been by herself the whole time. Jacqueline called Marcus's bluff, and he couldn't handle it. She pulled a him on him, and he ain't like it. To lock him up. Yes, lock him up. Christina. Christina. Wasn't that the girl name? Helen and Charles. Yes. They are iconic. They are iconic. That they gotta be on the list. They had to. Woo, child. I'm thankful she divorced his ass. She needed to. And he hit you? Helen and Charles or something. And throw away the key. Cool. Jesus. DJax, please. Physical therapy. She gave his ass some physical therapy. All right, she threw him in that bathtub. let him choke a little bit. I still haven't seen this movie. I just know she goes up to him. Wrong movie. Same premise. Wrong movie. But it's Tyler Perry, so you not far off. This is a different. They are from A Diary of a Mad Black Woman. That's the movie these two are from. You're talking about Why Did We Get Married? But again, very similar dynamic. Helen deserves better. She got better with Shamar Moore and them braids. That damn braid wig. Child. And Angela gave Marcus a good old cussing out just to ooh. Love, what do you know about love? I'm so sick of men using love like it's some kind of disease. Love should have brought your ass home last night. Period. You've been cooking in Clinton. Atlanta, Georgia. Y'all get focused. How many of y'all got ADHD in here? Focus. All right. So Helen and Charles, obviously, absolutely not. Break up right now. He was trash. Take all the money and just leave town. Okay. All right. Now the next couple, we got Harriet and Carl. Aww. Listen, there's not I didn't really have a mediocre tier because I don't want to look at Black Love as mediocre. But baby, if we could have had one, great value, Cliff and Claire would have been on it. Okay. Harriet and Carl. Child, please. Please. And what makes it so bad is that the show was a spinoff for Harriet, I believe her character. I forget what show it's a spinoff from. Wasn't it damn, what show was that? Family Matters is a spinoff from something. But then the show ended up being about Steve Urkel, who was supposed to be like a pop in and out character. So we never even got to see Carl and Harriet do shit. And then that's another one. They switched out the dark skinned wife for a light skinned woman at the last season. Ciao. Tyler Perry and them damn wigs. He I want to say he getting better, but from what I hear, some of these actors that are on his movies now, like they just bring in their own team to get their hair and makeup done. Okay. Love should have brought you home last night. You should have been with me. Should have been right by my side, baby. If you listen, such a good soundtrack. I'm just saying. Did I even try? Okay. Ellen didn't do enough for me. Charles would many drop kicks for me. I feel like she did a lot. You wanted her to misery him? She could have. If that's what you're saying, Joseph, I agree. Should have miseried his ass for sure. Okay, let's see. You said sweet. Mm-hmm. So that was my imagine. Oh, that was my imaginary parents. I love the Winslows. Okay, DJX. So you would put them on like Love Supreme. Do I need to tell you what the categories mean? Because since you was late. Oops. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I love you. Um, thank you. Yes, Perfect Strangers. It was Perfect Strangers. That was. I couldn't think of what show it was. Thank you. Oh, yep. Perfect Strangers. Y'all listen. Look at y'all cut ups. Y'all be knowing stuff. I low key want to say Better Off as Friends. You think Harriet and Carl Better Off as Friends? I love that. That is so funny. I feel like there should have been a category in between, like Better Off as Friends. That wasn't just could work with therapy. That's funny. They should have just been friends. They should have just like broke up and just had been like co-parents. Oh, I feel like Carl was more feminine than Harriet. Why? Because he had hips. He had hips. He was a police officer. Harriet and Carl was real basic, but nonetheless a good couple. I don't remember them having any issues. They didn't. They was very like bland. They were very like beige. You know what I mean? Family Matters has been out perfect. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Colorism runs Hollywood. You ain't lying. Ooh, Family Matters was everything. See, I love running into folks that liked Family Matters as a show. I didn't. But I love that people did. I thought it was so. I would watch it though. It was always part of the TGA Friday lineup, if y'all remember that. So I would watch it, but it wasn't my favorite. That's for sure. So yeah, I would say okay. Carl and Harriet lived in Chicago. Never, never locked the front door or back door. I call shenanigans. I feel like they probably lived in Plainfield for real. They lived in Plainfield. I call shenanigans on that whole house. Put them in all that's sweet because they didn't care about keeping Urkel out. Not them being penalized for Urkel. I don't know where you should put them. Oh, that's sweet for sure. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's sweet. Not hips. Legs and hips and a body. That's what Carl had. Let's get them, girl. That's what Carl had. Them hips. Um, Carl and Harriet can be in the all that sweet tier. They were cute, no infidelity, hardly any fights, even though they pretended like Judy didn't exist. Call CPS on them right now. Where's that? Where did that other child go? Not only did they kick out Judy, but then they brought in little Richie. How you gonna bring in another kid? You already had one. Bring her back. Where'd she go? Y'all not gonna go there on my dad. Call about the new ones. He had hips, honey. I'm sorry. We love him. Remember on Girlfriends when Joan was yes. That's actually the episode in the show that made me realize that men do be having hips. I never thought about it before. Hey Tamika. Said what you miss? Child, everything. No, I don't know. How long you been gone? The last couple we placed was Jacqueline and Marcus. No, the last couple we placed was Helen and Charles from Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Obviously, they were going in absolutely not break up right now category. But if you miss Marcus and Jacqueline, they were just a booty call. And right now we are placing Carl and Harriet Winslow. Somebody said they need to be better off as friends. Child. We gonna put them in all that sweet. Oh, that's sweet. Cause they were sweet. Lavelle, I'm not even putting that up there. Urkel and Laura are definitely not on this list. I forgot about them, but they really weren't a couple for real until he became Stefan Urkel. She fake. All right, y'all. Ugh, this next couple. I wish I had some alcohol for this. These motherfuckers here. I put them on the list because as a black, I'm a member of the blacks. Although I hate this movie with a passion, I know a lot of y'all like it and y'all like this couple. But don't forget, I make the rules around here. The final decision of where this couple goes. Monica and Q from Love and Basketball. Hated it. Absolutely not. Break up right now. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Get their little love story out of here. Get the let's double or nothing. Let me play for your heart. Get it all out of here. I hate the movie with a passion. You hear me? Passion. Hate it. She challenged him to a game of basketball for his love while his fiance was in the house. Sorry, y'all. My microphone disconnected for a second. But yeah, whole fiance. All that for his knee to be messed up and you in the WNBA. Girl, please. Oh, absolutely not. Uh-uh. Woo child, break up. Monica, you deserve better. I hate this movie. Let me say this, y'all. Let me say this. Somebody said on a post about Love and Basketball. I may have said this to y'all before. I don't know. But they were like, that movie was directed by a black woman. And so to call that movie trash is so just girl, shut your ass up. We can say the movie is trash and we didn't like it. Just because it was a black director don't mean we gotta like the movie. It was a toxic ass love story. Ain't nobody have no damn examples of positive black relationships. Monica and her parents, they had their own shit going on. Her mama wasn't really happy for real. Monica called you just like this life. You ain't doing that with yourself. Smacked her in the mouth. Q, his daddy was a hoe. He was a Rolling Stone having babies on his mama, trifling. Q and Monica couldn't get it together, didn't need to be together. Child. And then he gonna leave his fiance. Fiance. Woo child. Break up, Monica. You deserve better. Break up. But Love Key, better off as friends or could have worked with therapy. I'll buy better off as friends. Although I feel like she shouldn't have been friends with his trifling ass either. Uh, absolutely hell to the gnaw on Q and Monica, worst couple on this whole panel. Best of friends can be lovers after all, according to Lil Jon. Our condolences to Lil Jon too. Rest in peace to his son. I hate to like throw the flow off, but I just thought of lovers and friends of Lil Jon. Better off as friends for sure. All right, y'all making it sound like I'm being too harsh. Monica and Q were friends first, though. They should stay as friends, but they should never become a couple again. Okay. So did Tyra Banks care deserve? She deserves better too. She do. I didn't like that movie either. It was terrible. We just get it out of here. Close friends that love basketball without any weird competitive vibes. Okay. See, I knew y'all was my people. I love basketball as well. That's true. On Love and Basketball, Omar Epps' mom and dad had a time. They did. It was terrible. Q was terrible. Baby, let me tell y'all the scene in that. As much as I hate it, I've seen this movie way too many times, and I think it's because I really had to like make sure I hated it. The scene that really triggered the shit out of me and made me realize how much I hate that movie was when they was in college and Monica went to Q's room and that girl showed up. And Q looked at Monica and said, "Oh, we about to go get something to eat. You want to go with us?" Oh, oh, oh. Baby. And all that because she had to get back to her room not to miss curfew so she could play. And she deserved all that. Trash. Trash. Said no breakup. Quincy was the worst. He was terrible. And Franklin and Zora from Disappearing Acts. Or Just Like Them, but older version. I never saw that movie. I feel like I should, but I hear that it'll piss me off. So I have not seen it, but I hear he is the worst of the worst. Q and Monica are better off as friends. Q was selfish and sabotaged the relationship all because Monica wasn't there for him enough when the Allstate man. Not the Allstate man cheated on his mama. Right. Like, what you want me to do with this? Diamond cousin. Listen. Oh, what's her name? Monica Calhoun? Is that her real name, the actress? The best thing about loving basketball was the Maxwell song. This woman's work. Now y'all know whenever y'all say a song, I gotta pray God you can go. I sit outside. This woman's worth. This woman's worth. You right. And love made a fool of me. Now come on, love made a fool. Monica, you didn't hear that song playing in the background? Michelle was telling you, love made a fool of me. Tell me why. Tell me why you out here playing basketball at midnight. Love made a fool of it did. Come on now. Excuse me, Cuba head to the no. We all did stupid things in college. Hopefully we're grown up and learn. You would hope so. Some people still do stupid stuff like you did in their big grown ages. Took the whole Burger King. Oh my God, that movie is I hate it. And after all that, she challenged him to a game of basketball for his love. He didn't challenge her for her. Right. He fought hard as hell. He played that was the best game he played in his life. Mm. So Desperate Next was toxic. That's why I don't want to see it. I don't know. I just want to watch these toxic ass movies. Shit, this one was enough. Which was a cover by Kate Bush. Which one? The Maxwell song? The Maxwell song is too good. Tell me why. Listen. Whew. That song, honey, will have you crying. Either way, these motherfuckers didn't absolutely not break up. Even though y'all said better off as friends, I don't even want her being friends with him. Because the way he treated her when they was in a relationship, she don't need no friends like that. I'm making a auntie decision as a soon-to-be elder auntie. I'm making a decision. Break up with him right now, Monica. Ain't no friends. Shit. All right, y'all. Let's soften the room up. Let's bring in a couple that I hope we all love. Jay and Kyle. Oh, I love them. Now are they? Ooh, now this one, Jay and Kyle. I feel like they damn near could be here. But what y'all think? They definitely ain't in none of these bottom ones. I love them. This their chemistry on this show was top tier. And come to find out, Damon Wayans didn't even want Tisha Campbell in this role. He specifically did not want her in this role. And she showed up to the audition anyway. It was like, what? I ain't supposed to be here. That's crazy. And they ended up loving her and casting her on the show. But he was pissed off at first that she auditioned for this role. Child. But I love it. It worked out so perfectly. So I still remember the episode with Betty White. I don't remember the episode. I need to watch that show. I remember a lot of episodes. That the episode when the episode where he was doing them hair. What did he do? Hair drops or got a hair transplant or something? His hair, and his hair was in patches. Oh my God. Literally one of the funniest episodes of any show on TV. So funny. So, oh yeah, this woman's work actually is a cover. Oh, okay. And We Black and Maxwell sung it better, just like Aretha and Whitney sung original songs better. So is Maxwell's song now. I didn't know that song was a cover. That's interesting. I had no idea. I like Jay and Kyle more than Martin and Gina. A lot of people feel that way. I'm inclined to agree, but I also feel like Kyle and Jay's relationship was also a depiction of established couple, whereas Martin and Gina were like young and in their early 20s and doing stupid shit. Um, but I did like their dynamic a lot better. Jay and Kyle, I truly believe is love supreme. Like they really deserve that title. I agree. Tisha was so damn annoying but hilarious. And it worked in My Wife and Kids because Damon Wayans has his own like way of being annoying too. And so it didn't seem as like, but she is a lot sometimes. I wonder why he didn't want her for the role. I'm trying to remember what she said, why he didn't want her to do the role. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think she said because they knew each other, like they had a relationship, a personal relationship, and he felt like it would be awkward to kind of play like that role with her. If I'm not mistaken, I think that was why. And if I find her interview about it, I'll post it over on the Patreon. But I think that's what she was saying. Like he didn't want to just because he felt like it would just be too awkward because they were so close. Um, Wait, who did he want originally? I don't think she ever said who he wanted originally for it. He just didn't want her. He didn't want her to audition for it. I don't think he had a particular actress in mind though. He didn't want her for the role because she worked with Martin. Was that why? I know it didn't have anything to do with like the controversy between her and Martin because that's what I expected her to say, and she didn't say that's why. But I don't remember exactly what the issue was. Oh my god, this show is hilarious. It's so funny. Um, the episode when he was taking them hair pills, yes. It's so funny. Ooh, I love a show that puts in that type of humor with like patchy hair stuff. It cracks me up every time. I'm so childish. They did have amazing chemistry. Tisha Campbell's comedic timing is top tier. I wonder who did Damon one has his cause. I don't think he had a particular person in mind. I just think he wanted maybe he wanted somebody new and fresh. I'm not sure. Um, love My Wife and Kids, Love Supreme. Tisha Campbell in the role showed she could keep up with Damon's comedy. She was really funny. Yes, hilarious. Michael and Jay are Love Supreme. They match each other's goofies. No. And even Junior was funny. The whole cast was funny. I think because he didn't want the Gina character. Oh, maybe. I could see that. The episode where he was a hand model. DJX, wow, why are you here? I just thought, are you doing better? You left that comment over in the community post, and I'm like, oh, DJX is okay. Hopefully you're feeling better and things are going okay. If you're not, I'm not trying to put your business out there, but I hope you're feeling better. Y'all remember that karaoke episode when Jay was singing "Baby Love" on the Supremes? Yes. Oh my God, Supreme. Okay, everybody's saying Love Supreme. Okay, I was on the fence, y'all. I'm not mad at that. I'm not gonna argue that at all. It could have been either way for me, and I would have been good. It was Lena Waite's podcast. It sure was. Mm-hmm. You saw it. Exactly who it was. Okay. So this is just a coincidence. I didn't do this on purpose. Martin and Gina. Martin. Speaking of Tisha Campbell. So how ironic, right? Back to back. Martin and Gina. Now, listen. Martin and Gina. Baby. They was going through too much, honey. For the very first episode, when he was telling her business on the radio and talking about Pam and all that, and you can walk out now, leave, step. I don't need you. Gina, Gina, Gina. That was episode 1. And then they got into it because she gave him the booty statue and they broke it. And girl, Martin and Gina had too much going on for me, honey. But y'all might think differently. To me, it could work. They need therapy though. Sorry, y'all. Excuse me. My nose been stuffy. Okay. DJ actually said, "I'm good, Madam Chairwoman." You are so welcome. I care about the cut ups. Y'all got stuff going on. I'll be worried about y'all. Make sure y'all all right. They definitely need therapy. They did, honey. Damn, Gina, you happy? You know, how you gonna propose to somebody like that? Martin and Gina need therapy. Okay, good night. But if you put Nikki Parker and Professor Ogilvy or Steve, ooh, child, break up, please. Good night. Well, thank you for joining us. Yeah, they ain't even on the list, child. But watch the playback so you can see where everybody else is ranked. Have a good night. Thank you for joining us. Yes, the show for sure is legendary, for sure. But them as a couple, sure. Which character you like more, Gina or Jay? Jay, hands down. Gina was annoying. She was so annoying. I like Jay a lot more. I resonate with Jay a lot more too. Couples therapy. Martin and Gina needed therapy like a mofo. Although I did like their wedding episode. It was a good episode. It was. Except for Cole couldn't be there. Which I always thought that was odd. We saw how they acted on the couples retreat. Wasn't they showing out? Maybe they just need to break up. Martin and Gina has to be under a love supreme. Yeah, they had a lot of conflict, but they always worked it out and never therapy. Also, they were in their mid-20s. They still had growing up to do. Martin and Gina even went to therapy on the show. So you feel like Martin and Gina should be in the same category as Overton and Sinclair, Heathcliff and Claire, not that rhymed, George and Wheezy, Mama Walde and Luva, and Jay and Kyle. I mean, if you do, I'm not saying you wrong. I'm just saying for context, we look at the other couples that are on here. Now, I could see Martin and Gina possibly being in All That Sweet, but they was always into it. They really was. Martin is my show. I'm going to say could work with therapy. Jerome was my dude. Said Jerome in the hat. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Watch your mouth. He said, "Oh, that's sweet for me." Yes, Martin and Gina are a legendary TV couple. Okay, okay. I mean, you make a good point. I feel like your point is good enough that I'll take it to a vote. Take it to a vote. Take it to a vote. All right. Let's see. Martin and Gina. Let's see. Do y'all think they should be in Love Supreme or Therapy, please? And y'all tell me what y'all think. Love Supreme or Therapy, please? Um, said nope. Y'all remember his first proposal? Oh, that was terrible. Damn, Gina, that was terrible. Because when they would get into it, it was awful. Casey and JoJo, best episode. That was a mess. They went out to Hollywood. Martin was the young James Evans. I could see the similarities of him always acting out and acting crazy. The way Mama Payne used to cuss Gina out. She couldn't stand Gina. Martin playing his mother. I'll take you here. I'll take you here. I'll take you back. Yeah. All right, y'all focus. Y'all talking about the show. We talking about them as a couple. All right, let's see what y'all saying. Oh, where'd the poll go? I lost it. Okay. Damn. 90%. Honey, that's a landslide. Y'all talking about therapy, please. Okay, well, we keeping them in therapy. Could work with therapy. Okay, all right. So that mean after therapy, then they could, be love supreme. He did make it up after his actual proposal. He did. He did. He did. See, that's why I balance it, and that's why it could be love supreme. They just got to go to therapy first. They got it though. They got potential. All right, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. The next one we have Derwin and Med School. What's her name? Melanie. From the game. Child, I I don't care what y'all say. Absolutely not. They were terrible. They about like Monica and Q. Awful. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Said, nah, Martin was low key sexist and cared more about what his friends thought and got peer pressure. Literally, the first episode of the series about Gina being mad that Gina made more money than him. Oh yeah, I forgot that was the issue. You were, but you stood on business. You stood on business though. Stand on what you believe. I couldn't stand Martin. She could have done better. I'm surprised they never really had her with like a real like opposite love interest in him. She had him with to go on a date with Reverend Lonnie Love, but that was about it. Oh, y'all are saying absolutely not, absolutely not. Right, Gina, will you marry me? Damn, you happy now? Child, I can believe that. Better off as friends. Okay. Martin was younger version of George Jefferson. That too. Ding Dong Davis and Med School gotta go. Yeah, they were terrible. So Darwin was terrible to me. So absolutely not. He was terrible. It got so toxic. Their relationship had way too many ups and downs. Med School and Ding Dong. And that Reverend called her a skunk. Wait, who called a skunk? Oh, a skank. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Reverend Lonnie Love. I was like, who called somebody a skunk? Yeah, these two are terrible. Like absolutely terrible. And everybody is always bringing up the Drew Sidora thing, but Durham was trash even before that. And then the fact that I didn't watch when the show went to BET. But the fact they ended up getting like married and stuff eventually in one of the finale. Child, I ain't got time. So absolutely not break up. We're done with them. We're not even gonna talk about it. They were terrible. Don't even be friends. Just leave it alone. All right, y'all. We got Nina and Darius from Love Jones. Mm-mm-mm. Now this one. I'm sorry. For me, them as a couple, it just should have stayed a booty call. It should have stayed a booty call. Darius was low key a stalker. And neither of them was ready for a relationship. Nina had just got out of a long term relationship. She was engaged. They did not. It was too much too fast. It was too much too fast for them. And oh yeah, she did go on a date with Braxton Hardenberg. I forgot about that. She did. I wish they had really given Gina like an actual like storyline where she actually met somebody for real. Because they tried to do that with Martin when Lark Voorhees was on the show for that 2-part episode. But I guess he didn't necessarily have another relationship either. No, okay. Gina dated a straight laced dude once. Oh yeah, you said the same thing. I didn't watch BT. Yeah, it was done after that. You haven't seen Love Jones? Wait, what's going on? We gotta make a list of movies you ain't seen so you can watch them. Said Love, Booty Call also. Y'all don't want to hear my popular opinion on that movie? If you're gonna say you don't like it, you're right, Love Key. Give it to your damn self. But what you gotta say? We ain't gonna judge you, girl. What you gotta say? Derwin had cheated and had a baby on me. Throw that ninja away. Melanie was foul AF for swabbing Derwin and Tracy's baby too. Did he cheat on her and get the girl pregnant? I thought they was broke up. Maybe they did. I can't remember they had started a relationship and she ended up getting pregnant. I don't remember. So long ago. I hated that show. Right. Love Booty Call. Never seen. Oh, Jesus. I'm about to end the live. What are y'all talking about? I'm gonna put them under booty call 2, sex, and that's it. They shouldn't even be friends with it. Not at all. When that Love Jones hit, it's a mother, but can be real after you calm down a little bit. Child. Them two, they just needed to not. You say you're gonna be quiet, Love Key? Okay. Well, this is a safe space. Maybe. But yeah, Darius and Nina, booty call for sure. They didn't need to be together afterwards. When I was younger, I was like, "Oh, I want them to be together." As I'm grown, hell no. Girl, get some of that schlong and keep it pushing. Okay. All right. These so I'm trying to wrap it up, y'all, because we are almost at 3 hours, y'all. Shantae and what was his name? Um, Damn, what was her man name? Shantae and what's this Negro's name? I can't remember. Y'all gonna tell me. What's his name? Shantae and shit. What was his damn name? I gotta look it up. It's on the tip of my tongue. What was his name, child? Keith. Thank you, Tamika and AJ. Yes, Keith. Shantae and Keith. Shantae's got a man. Now listen, I feel like for them it could work with therapy. It could work. And specifically Shantae. Specifically Shantae. She's the one that needs to get the damn therapy because all these games and playing all these rules, you know, Keith and what Keith did really wasn't all that bad. Like he went for drinks with a coworker and they was out dancing. He shouldn't have did that. It was too much. But all that she did was crazy. But they loved each other. And they knew that they just needed some maturing and they were good together. So I don't feel like they need to break up. They just need to go to therapy a little taste. That's all. That's what I feel about with them. I just couldn't get into this movie at all, so I don't even know. What? I love to can play that game. It is a fun time. Yeah, thank you, y'all. No, I couldn't remember his name being Keith. All right. So what y'all think? Shantae's got a man. And he's okay. I'm sorry that. Shantae thought she was a damn therapist. She on my damn. You ain't lying. Oh, baby. Shantae as a client will be a nightmare. Thanks, Marlon. Keith is his name. Yes, that's his name. He looked like a damn Keith in a good way. I agree. Therapy. All right, y'all. We're gonna keep it going in therapy. Unless somebody come in and say different, we're gonna keep it rolling. All right. So this next couple, y'all might not all together be familiar with, but it's one of my favorite couples. And I'm talking about the film version, not the book version. Because the book version of this couple, totally different than the film adaptation. And that is Janie and Tea Cake. I love Their Eyes Are Watching God is one of my favorite romance movies. The book, again, Tea Cake ain't shit. But in the movie, I love Tea Cake and Janie. Now, where would I put them as a couple? Low key for me, it should have stayed a booty call. I ain't gonna lie, cause Janie went through a lot on the account of Tea Cake, but she needed that. Stella needed to get her groove back. Um, but dang, I kind of love them though. The movie version. Again, the book Tea Cake ain't shit. Um, so let me know what y'all think. Listen, when ooh, Karen, I want you. Why did Bobby sing that song like that with them teeth? Ooh, Karen. Them teeth. Oh my God. Yes. Dang, I never seen this movie. It's kind of hard to find too. It's not necessarily streaming anywhere because it was like a TV special. I think I have it on DVD. But I love this movie. I only know him being trifling from the book. That's what I'm saying, Amos B. That's what I'm like, Tea Cake in the book wasn't shit. But in the movie, Tea Cake was he was nothing like in the book. Like it's damn near a whole different character. Wait, please. You ain't seen this either? Jesus. All right, well, y'all take my word for it then. Oh, that's sweet. The whole dynamic of the movie version of these two was amazing. I loved it. And Janie was happy for a moment. And they went down to Florida and got to work in the land. And then all of a sudden, shit went left real fast. All right, y'all. Sydney and Kid from House Party. Look, Tisha Campbell been up here. This is her third time. Ciao. And it probably could have been more if I add some different movies. These two right here, Kid and Sydney. Now, mind you, they were teenagers. But I thought it was fun to add them to the list just because, it's an iconic movie. But for me, Kid and Sydney, better off as friends. I don't think they even should have had no sex. Just better off as friends. They could have did a 8 count together or something, joined dance battles, battled other couples and shit. But I don't think they need to be in a relationship. That was a forced plot point for sure. Um, better off as friends. He didn't even want. Oh, DJX. When you write, you write. Better off as friends. He didn't even want her. She was second choice. He wanted Shireen. He did. Sheree. I be calling her Shireen. He wanted Sheree. He did. He did. I say better off as friends. Mm-hmm. Yes, friends. Kid and Sydney were just cute to me. The chemistry was there though. It was a cute little high school, situation. Little it you know what? It should have just been like a flirty flirty. But then they tried to force it on us in the sequel. And then by the time the third movie came around, Sydney was nowhere to be found and he was engaged to a whole nother girl. Um so there's that. Better off as friends. Kid always wanted Sheree. Sydney was the backup plan. That's crazy. That's crazy. You didn't even want him till he was all up on me. Well, if you think you can have him, take him. I ain't like you. What's that supposed to mean? Ho? Let's see. Some friends. Oh wait, I hit it. Some friends should just stay friends, like Kid and Sydney should have. Yep, I agree, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. We got Lyric and Jason. Child. Oh, they gonna need therapy. Listen. Lyric and Jason, they gonna need therapy. Like for real. Like they was kind of cute together. They the timing of their relationship felt really fast. But after everything they went through, it could work. They just gonna need a lot of therapy. Especially Jason, child. His daddy, he killed his daddy. The daddy was abusive and a drunk. The brother was a drunk. The brother kidnapped the girlfriend, tried to kill the girlfriend, then killed. It's a lot. Jason. It's a lot. But y'all can make it. They just gotta go see the lady. They just gotta go see the lady. That's it. Uh Laugh funny. Say LOL. Yes. Wash these feet. Yes. Ooh, okay. You said a booty call for Lyric and Jason. Okay. I'm not mad at that. Uh-oh. You said no, 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 absolutely not. Break up right now. She always wants someone to move out of town. You ain't lying. I forgot about her and Kang and Miss Society. Sweet couple by themselves. Yeah, y'all remember that when they went out to the swamp, when he washed her feet and then they made love in the field, the flowers, butt naked with no blanket down. I remember that. Jason's Lyric was my movie. I agree with therapy. Too much stuff going on with that whole situation. It's a lot. I want Jason and Lyric to win because they truly love one another, despite all of the damn drama. Could work with therapy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm rooting for them. I don't think they should break up. I don't think they should have just been a booty call. I feel like they got something there. They just got to go see the lady. That's it. I ain't seen Jason Lyric in a minute. I need to watch it again. Well, there's this this great reactor. I think her name is Sister Girl on Films. She got a reaction to it on her channel. Check it out. But you want to watch it without me and all my shenanigans. I feel you. Individual therapy, then listen. You better give them prescription, JT. Give them a referral. They need to see the lady quick. All right. Child, Lim and Bird from Soul Food. Lim and Bird. Lim and Bird, I don't even know what to say about them. Like, I just, I don't even know where to put Lim and Bird. I'm gonna put it there for right now. But like, Lim wasn't necessarily the problem. You know, he's fresh out of jail, trying to get a job. It was hard. They didn't want to hire nobody with a record. But then Bird reached out to her ex to get him hired down to the job. And then Lim found out and acted a damn fool. And then Terry called the police. Well, no, called her cousin to go intimidate Lim. And then Lim ended up pulling a gun out. He a felon, can't have a gun. It was just a lie. It was just a lie. It was a lie. It was a lie. But I feel like they loved each other. It seemed like they did. They just were young. And I just felt like her sister should have did a better job of like giving her advice about her marriage and maybe what she should have did. Okay, you saying booty call? Booty call for Lemon Bird? Lemon Bird needed some therapy. They did. I feel like it could work with therapy. They need therapy. Oh boy, this couple was going through it. They were. See, y'all seeing a vision? I'll say work with therapy. It could work with therapy. I do believe so. You know, since Lim and Bird already tied the knot, I say could work with therapy. I did like them together. They were a cute couple. It was just like I feel like he felt pressure to like take care of his wife and then she was pregnant. Then she ended up getting pregnant and it was just a lot. And she meant well. I feel like she meant well. I don't think she couldn't have known how sleazy her ex-boyfriend was gonna act at that down to that job. I don't think she could ever predict that because he was a piece of shit. Yeah, we used to call her Coca-Cola, because that Coke bottle shape. Chill. Bird's heart was in the right place, but she shouldn't have went to her thirsty ass ex to hook Lim up for a job. What would y'all have done in that situation? I feel like for me, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. If I know I got connections, I wouldn't have said like give my man a job. But I might have been like, hey, y'all hiring down to Amazon? Because that seemed like just where he was working. Y'all hiring? Oh, okay. How I apply? Okay. Cause I know somebody that is trying to switch careers and it might be a good fit. You know what I'm saying? I would have did one of them. I wouldn't have said it was my husband looking for a job. I just would have been like, hey, whatever, That's what I'm saying. And then I wonder if Bird, maybe if that's what she did. And did the ex-boyfriend know? Yeah, no, he had to know. Okay. Hey, Bam Bam. Welcome. I'm doing good. We wrapping up here. I'm on the verge of losing my voice. So I'm about to speed run through the rest of these couples. So I hope you having a good night. They needed therapy from Big Mama. Big Mama, your arm. They did. She knew how to handle things. She did. She did. But she had the sugar beaties and she couldn't. Shout out to Big Mama. I would have did the same thing Lim did. He hit him in the face with that damn tray. That's a good movie. Even though I didn't like what Bird did, Lim overreacted by slamming that door against the wall and shattering her salon door. He did. I wonder if that was intentional or if that was like a oopsie doopsie in the movie and it was like, that's perfect. Keep it. But yeah, he went too far. He did. As a man, yeah, he did what he had to do. Choke you. Jesus Christ. CG Jackson, that's why Terry called the ghetto cousin to roll up on them. Don't be choking people out now, shit. Got your ex give me a job. Hell no. I mean, shit, you need a job. All right, so could work. They just need to go therapy. All right. Child, Lucky Injustice. I don't think I need to say nothing. Lucky Injustice. Booty call. Period. Justice needed to flip it down and reverse it. They did what they need to do on that beach, and that should have been the end of it. She's sitting up here rubbing his back and all this, and then when they get to Oakland, he gonna blame her because his cousin got shot. How you blame? I knew I shouldn't have got caught up with your tramp ass. I should use to distract. Boy, please. Cause didn't nobody tell y'all to stop by the family reunion and pretend to be couldn't Pete. She didn't tell you to do that. Justin didn't tell you to stop by the carnival and listen to the black folks do scared of revolution. They ain't tell you to do that. Matter of fact, Chicago kept saying we on a time crunch. Lucky, why we making all these stops? Chicago said that. And you told him to shut his bitch ass up and his ways wasn't shit. You remember that? I gotta do a reaction to Poetic Justice on the channel because I have not, but it's on my list, y'all. I love Poetic Justice. Let's see what y'all saying. I went on a whole tangent. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's see. Okay, one last thing about Lemon Bird. I don't think all Bird did was go to dinner with her ex. She probably had to do some extra for the security deal. Well, remember he showed up to the shop and she like whispered in his ear, and then she's like, "I just went to dinner with him, and that was all." And then he got her that bracelet. You think she hit him with a I'm in the bind, Nate? Oh, I hope she didn't hit him with I'm in the bind, Nate. Booty call. That's it. That's all. That's it, and that's all. Could work with therapy for justice and get rid of drug ass Fred. First of all, leave Isha alone. She was going through a lot too. They need work. Absolutely not. You can't even keep your nails clean. Child, let me see if that movie is streaming somewhere. I need to do a reaction to it. If it ain't, I got it on DVD, child. I can always do it. I be forgetting that. Oh, y'all, it's on Tubi right now. Period. Keep your eyes peeled. It's gonna be a Poetic Justice reaction coming to the channel the next couple of weeks, y'all. I promise. I love Lil Lucky and Justice Like the Law. Do 2 minute quick. Oh my God, free J Free, please. Lucky and Justice definitely need to be under booty call, maybe under friends with benefits, but they both have issues that they could never let. Right. What's a yamp, Holmes? You're a yamp, you're a cornbread, you're a green. I love that movie. Booty call for Lucky and Justice. Justice was in mourning and was afraid, was too afraid to love again. And Lucky had a problem with women that probably stemmed from his mother. Ooh, Chicago wasn't shit either, right? And I never fall in love with you again. Period. All right, booty call. Oh, Jesus. Jody, my Jody, Yvette and Jody, baby boy, Jesus. Just co-parent. Just co-parent. Just co-parents. There's so much going on. And I get it. Jody, they is only like 19. They was really young. I don't give a damn. Co-parent. And that is it. Y'all can't completely break up, because y'all got a baby. But just be friends, you know? Be friends. Jody, enlist in the military. You know what I'm saying? Go serve a little bit. Get some benefits. Get a job. Quit selling dresses out the back of the trunk of the car. Yvette, leave your don't give your felon boyfriend a job and a place to stay. Not a job but a house. He got to stay there when they on parole. Crazy. Okay, let's see. Breakup and child support. Period. You know what I mean? Absolutely not. Did not like this movie at all. Yeah, Baby Boy is like a guilty pleasure watch for me. Like, do I hate it? Yes. Have I watched it so much that I could probably recite it with the sound off? Also, yes. Also, yes. Oh my God. Mama gotta have a life too. Listen, I hate it and I love it all at the same time. You said a whole lot of therapy. I don't even want them to go to therapy. Just co-parent. Maybe go to therapy and co-parent. Oh God, throw the whole movie away. Punch Jody across town. Co-parent. Yes. Bam Bam said, "Baby Boy is my all-time favorite BET playing every." Oh, it's probably playing right now, as we speak. Break up. Listen, when he backhanded her, and then the next scene was him eating the box. Enough. Jesus Christ, what is going on here? This is just beyond. And then that what's his name? Snoop character. Oh, I see you built you a little fort. Fuck your fort. I hate you. I hate you too. You ain't my son. I'm sorry. That shit is hilarious to me. Oh hell no! I noticed that the motherfucker that bitch sleeping with my baby mama. Oh hell no! Snoop is I hate him, but that is hilarious. Get off my mommy. Child, I found out they were meant to be like 20 in that movie about 2 years ago. I think Jody was like 19 or something. Child. So young. Oh my God. Oh hell no. They are the very bottom of the bottom. I wouldn't even put them on the friend zone. Co-parent, that's it. And that is all. So y'all want them to break up. Okay, absolutely not. Break up right now. Not even friends. Fair enough. Fair enough. Just co-parent. He told one girl she goes straight to happy hour. Listen. Then he had two baby mamas. Oh, Jesus. I forgot he had that other baby mama, y'all. I forgot he had that other baby mama. I, yeah, just break up. They say this is a big rich town. I just happen to come up. Bright light, city light, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. Tasha and Ghost. Jesus. I just I just saw a post today. Somebody posted a clip from Power when Ghost and that damn FBI agent, I forget her name, child, was running through the streets and he like swung around the pole and somebody said she had him out here frolicking in the streets. And somebody said, meanwhile, he had a whole wife and kids at home. Never mind the fact that he was a drug dealer and she was a FBI agent. He was a married man with kids. And then was mad at Tasha for not letting him grieve that he couldn't be with his mistress. I beg your pardon? Jody and Yvette can go in the trash. It was too toxic from the verbal and physical abuse. It was terrible to the makeup sex. It's terrible. I wanted Ving Rhames to put him in. Get to see on that damn tank top. Oh, it was loose. Ooh, it was loose. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, break up and stay that way. Period. Jody had probably been Jody had a problem being monogamous. He really thought he had something because he did sleep with Pandora. Oh yeah, he didn't sleep with her, but he still did she suck his wing wing? I thought she didn't even let him do that. Angela, that was her damn you are. Thank you. I can remember that heifer name. Wheats. You on your way out of here. You just you got one more time. I stopped watching after Ghost was off the show because it's super boring to me. Oh yeah, I haven't watched any of the spinoffs. Not nary of them. I would say therapy, but just break up. Oh yeah, they don't need no damn therapy. I just, he was so mad at Tasha because he couldn't be with Angela. You be with the hoe. Why are you mad at me? Oh, and then Tasha had to get out the house and she was living on. Okay, next. Just Lance and Mia, baby. Lance and Mia. These two. I put them on here because obviously there were like three other couples or two other couples we could have did with best man. But I put Mia and Lance on here intentionally because they were introduced to us as this wholesome couple. Her introduction to us was her looking all angelic, standing at the top of the stairs, and that's his Mia. And he knows she ain't ever been with nobody else because her cat curves to the curve of his thing, and just all this bullshit. Come to find out, Mia slept with your best friend because she was tired of you cheating on her. And you cheated on her for the duration of the damn marriage relationship until y'all got married. Maybe not after they got engaged. Child, Lance and Mia. Lance and Mia. I cannot. Is it therapy? I don't know. Lance was trifling when he was young, but by the last movie, he seemed to grow up. Yeah, he definitely was a lot better by the sequel, for sure. And then he went right back to his trifling ways during the TV series. Lance, ugh, he's something. I've seen this once before, but I only remember the part where Morris tore JJ's up on the balcony. When he read his book. This is up there. Breakup. My lord, Lance was the worst, and they didn't communicate at all. Mia deserved to get that back. I don't care. You know what she did? She needed to get her revenge, and she did her big one. She did her biggest one. And then him and all that damn sniffling and crying at the altar because he just couldn't get the thought of them having sex. Boy, it could work with therapy. Although, y'all know how what happened in the sequel. R.I.P. Mia. All right. Could work with therapy. I'm just saying. All right, y'all. This is a random one. Oh, it's kind of edited funny. But Sharon and Derek from Obsessed. Sharon, where I'm supposed to go? To hell. But I guess for now, the Four Seasons. Obsessed. Listen, you know what? Oh, that's sweet. Cause listen, Derek, other than being dumb and not knowing how to tell Lisa to go to hell, he didn't do nothing wrong. He didn't sleep with that girl. He didn't really flirt with that girl. He was just nice to that girl, and she was obsessed with him. Sharon and Derek, they was sweet. That was a sweet look. Now they might need therapy. Yeah, they gonna need therapy actually. Now that I think about it, they gonna need a lot of therapy. Yeah. They gonna need a lot of therapy. I just thought about it. Terrence Howard should have been up there to yeah, you ain't slick. What he gonna be up there for? You was naked in her bed. Yeah. Therapy. They need therapy. But I love them. Overall, they are a great couple. They had a little big head little baby. Freed bitch. He did. Oh, you're sick. You need help. Oh yes, help me, Derek. I love Obsessed. Now that's one movie. I don't give a damn if it's on it. Listen to me. What? I don't give a damn if it's on USA. USA ain't even on no more. I don't give a damn if it's. I don't care what it's on. I'm gonna watch Obsessed. I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna be tuned in 10 out of 10 times. I love Obsessed. You came into my house. You touched my child. Bitch, you think you crazy? I'ma show you crazy. Just try me, bitch. I'm gonna say good work with therapy. Yeah, they need a little therapy. Uh-oh, unpopular opinion. What is it? Sharon was insecure in some ways. It gave she was threatened by other women, didn't trust her husband, but he should have spoke up sooner. But they sweet though. But they're sweet. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. See, Sharon did try to give like I'm not phased by any of this. I know what goes on there, but then she did feel away when he had the pretty girl as his assistant. You right. You right. Um, you came into my house. That's what I was thinking. You touched my child. I'm gonna mop the floor with your skinny ass. I love Obsessed. They just need therapy. All right, y'all. This one, we about to wrap it up. We're down to our last, I think, like 6 or 7. We're gonna steamroll through it. All right, this I don't know if y'all know them. I'm old, okay? But Neil and Drusilla from Young and the Restless. Y'all remember them? Y'all probably don't. Y'all probably don't. I'll just give y'all the backstory. Neil and Drusilla. So Neil, okay, was on the show Young and the Restless. This is back in the 80s, 90s. Rest in peace. Christoph St. James. Was that his last name? St. James? We just talked about power, so I could be thinking of the wrong last name. Oh, I gotta look up his name. I don't want to say his name wrong. Christoph St. John. St. John. So rest in peace to him. But Neil and Drusilla, okay? So they was married, right? Drusilla was like rough girl off the streets. Neil was like this hoity-toity corporate dude. They met, they fell in love. He basically took off the streets, cleaned her up. She became like a baddie, stay-at-home baddie. And they were good. They were great, honey. And then all of a sudden, boom, his fine ass brother, played by Shamar Moore, Malcolm, come into the picture. And he was a bad boy. And so he kind of got up in Drew's head and all this shit. Child, they ended up sleeping together. Child, she got pregnant by his brother. Shit, it was a time. It was a time. Let me see if y'all remember. Beyonce, Beyonce's acting needs therapy more than anything. Yeah. She's not the best actress, child. But I loved her in it. Hell no. Even as a kid, I knew that wasn't right. Drusilla had a baby with Neil's brother. Break up after she did. She did. I will never forget. Malcolm, fine ass, honey. So I do not recall. It's okay. This is I had to go back in the crates for this one. I wanted to pay homage, if you will, to the 80s. Okay. I'm still pissed that Phyllis shoved her off that waterfall and she still died. Oh, Drusilla leaving the show was just shout out to all of my 80s babies that remember Younger the Restless. Raise your hand if you was watching it because your grandma was watching you. You was at your grandma's house watching Young and the Restless. Or then when you was sick from school, you was like, yeah, that was me. That was me. How are you gonna include Neil and Drusilla, but now Malcolm and Olivia? Oh yeah. Oh my God. You are right. Listen, God, I just thought about Malcolm and Olivia right now as you said it. I forgot about them. Oh my gosh, yes. Young and the Restless was a time, honey. I do remember them as characters on the show, but not the relationship dynamic. Yes, Young and the Restless was my favorite soap behind Guy and Light. I've been old since facts. Facts. Yeah. Doom, 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 doom. Listen, I was checked in. Why was I 10 years old? Locked in on the soaps. I loved it, honey. I feel like we all agree. Like Drusilla was dead wrong. They need to break up, even though she died. R.I.P. Drusilla. All right, y'all. We wrapping it up. Okay, now this one was another old school one. I'm not too familiar with Claudine and I don't even remember his name, child. Hold on. It's something with an R. Some. If y'all have seen this movie, y'all gonna tell me. Roop. Claudine and Roop. Now I don't know much about algebra. I'm gonna go with All That Sweet because from what I know of Claudine, even though I've never seen this movie, it's on my list. Is that she was a single mother. She had all these kids. She met Roop, and he was like, "I don't care. You got all these kids, girl. I want to be with you. Ooh, yeah." But I don't know nothing else about this movie. I feel like some of y'all have seen Claudine, so tell me if I'm wrong. Um, she would always call a female a cold blooded. When I tell you my grandma stayed glued to the TV when Neil and Drusilla came on, period. You had to. And I'm telling you, when they brought Malcolm on the scene, that was some good TV. This little old school. This a little old school for me, but just know enough about. I don't know nothing about 'em. But I feel like I need to put them on there. No watching for Sheila Granger, Forrester Carter. What? Oh, like Sheila, like on Young and the Restless, crazy ass Sheila that was on Bone the Beautiful. Is that you talking about? I had to think about it. Claudine, okay, wait, please give me the lowdown on this couple. Claudine was my movie. I'm going to say could work with therapy. Right. Shout out to you. Listen, a movie that you have seen that I haven't. Yes. Period. Okay, you said could work with therapy. I'm gonna trust you because I don't know nothing about them, and I need to watch this movie. So I'm gonna go whatever you say, whatever you'd like. All right, Darnell and Brandy. Darnell and Brandy. I don't even want to say should have been a booty call. I feel like Darnell should have left that lady alone. Darnell should have left this lady alone. It shouldn't even been no booty call. It should have been nothing. She said, "Leave me the hell alone. Leave me alone. I don't. I've been hurt before. I don't want it. I don't want it. Just leave me the hell alone." No, Darnell. He gotta be the man. I gotta win the bed. I gotta get the villain. Darnell is the real villain. Um, when Sheila told Lauren, "Oh, we should have a play date with our babies." Oh, that's right. Your babies. I forgot how diabolical Sheila was. Bam. When I tell you the 90s Young and the Restless was peak Young and the Restless, oh my God. You just brought back a memory, honey. Claudine is Claudine is the definition of struggle love. That ninja James Earl Jones left Claudine and her kids just because he didn't feel man enough to go. Now, Joseph, I ain't never seen it. I have not seen Claudine. Did you give me a spoiler? It don't matter, child. It's been out for 50 years. If I ain't seen it, that's my damn fault. Is it streaming somewhere? I got to watch it. Y'all know I'm into my 70s movies right now. I don't think it's streaming nowhere, y'all. Man, is it on Netflix for real? No, I didn't know damn Netflix. They be lying. I'm gonna watch it though. It's gonna be one of our retro rewatches. I gotta watch it. I don't want to spoil it for you since you plan to watch it. Well, it just got spoiled. Oh, do you remember the best of black acting moment when Olivia found out her husband Nathan had Ada from cheating with Keisha? Because Nate was the one with the patch, the gray patch, wasn't it? Baby, just I wonder if they got the old episodes of Young and the Restless on TV on somewhere. It's so good. There at the bottom, he was a sexist pig and she was an elitist psychopath. She wasn't elitist for the name. His name is Rupert. Roop. Thank you. She cray cray. Darnell and Brandy really. Ike and Tina Turner was a well. Ike and Tina Turner are real people. I was very aware not to put real people on this list. They were real people, so we definitely were not going to tier rank Ike and Tina Turner. I'm going to say absolutely not. They do in SoapNet. Ooh, okay. I have to look that up. Claudine is Claudine on YouTube? Thank you. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I need to write that down because I got to do movies for Black History Month anyway. Claudine is perfect. Child, absolutely not. Break up. Next, Marcus and Angela. Angela, girl. She gave in too quick. He didn't deserve her. She was too good for him. She was too pure to wear pink. Y'all hear me? He didn't deserve that lady. He deserved everything Jacqueline gave him, and that's just what it was. Better off as friends. They don't need nothing. They don't need therapy. Y'all don't need to be together. They had a good dynamic. They could be friends. He could help her down to the community center with the kids doing art. But no, absolutely not. Get it out of here. So all I'm gonna say is Brandy was very open and honest about how dangerous she could get, and Darnell still played her face. Valid crash out from Brandy because he thought she was playing with him. He did. Talking about, I love you. Hmm. That lady said, you brought your little nappy head to my house. Why would she talk about that lady like that? Oh my God, Brandy. And then he had that lady limo all day on her birthday. On her birthday. Get it out of here. Absolutely not. He got back with her after he exhausted all his options with his first choice, Robin Gibbons. Marcus. Marcus. I don't give you're live on air. Marcus and Angela. Oh, wait. That's the wrong Marcus. Marcus. Listen. There were so many Marcus moments in there. There was Eartha Kitt, Marcus. It was the neighbor. It was Grace Jones. So she ain't got no panties on. It was a lot. It was just a lot. Angela stupidly became the backup plan once Marcus knew Jacqueline was facts. Facts. I just feel like Eddie Murphy wrote this role because he just wanted to be in a movie where he dated Holly Berry. That's it. There was no reason. Child. Terry and Miles. Terry and Miles. Fuck the family. The family fucked my husband. That's right. Faith fucked my husband. Oh, Lord of mercy. Talking about you don't support my dreams. Sir, you got a whole music studio above the house. This lady is already the ATM, automatically Terry's money for her sisters, taking care of her mama's medical bills, trying to keep. You talking about you don't support my dreams? Live your dreams, as hard as it may seem, sir. I don't support your dreams, but you got a whole recording studio. Boy, if you don't get what y'all saying. If you make them feet curl, you supreme. Toes was doing this. Oh my God. I think Boomerang is my favorite black rom com. It's got to be. It is up. It's so good. Low key. It's one of the best black rom coms, if we being honest. It's there's something that that gets lost in translations. Look, y'all, I've been on here for 3 hours. My words are jumbled up. There's something that gets lost in translation when it comes to black rom-coms. And I think they focus too much on like the hijinks of it all and trying to be funny. Like they always muck it up by adding like some sort of like over the top comedian Kevin Hart in the movie. And it just like throws everything off. But like Boomerang, even though Eddie Murphy is a comedian and Martin Lawrence is in it and David Allen Greer and Tisha Campbell, like even Chris Rock made like a small little appearance. Like there were comedians in it, but they didn't overshadow it with like being like jesters, if that makes sense. Like they were actually like trying to bring characters to life. I feel like Eddie Murphy needs to get into his writing and directing bag again and his producing bag and like help Hollywood out cuz he did a great job. He knew what it needed to look like for sure. Um Terry? Huh? Terry? What? What? Terry what? Yes. Absolutely not. Terry was tired of everybody. And she should have been. They tried to make Terry out to be the villain. Terry was not the villain in this movie. She just wasn't. Hell, her own sister took her man and married him. Child. Angela thought she could change a man like Marcus and she found out the hard way that she wasn't no different from it. Was living in his place. Wasn't she living in his house or some shit? Just a mess, honey. A lot was going on. What was the song Cousin Faith was dancing to again? Ba-na-na-na-na, dum, bum, bum, bum. Ba-na-na-na-na, dun, dun, dun-na-na-na-na, dun, ba, ba. She was jamming, honey. Oh my, Free J Free. It was not. I ain't got no panties. Got no panties on. I ain't got no panties on the dance floor. She ain't got no panties on. This is why I started this live at 7. Cause I knew y'all was gonna get up in here and cut up, have me cutting up, and we was gonna be here all damn night. And see now we almost done, and it ain't midnight, 1, 2 o'clock. I know how y'all do. I've learned. I ain't got no panties on. Jesus Christ. If Terry was handling, oh, Don. Boo. Hold on, Don. This for you. Give me a second. Hold, please. This for you. I can't believe you just said that. Hold on. Let me go over here. Make my screen bigger. I'm struggling. Give me a second here. Don, this for you, okay? I can't believe you said that. Can't believe you. All right. Oh hell, where my screen go? Fooling with you, Don. I done got turned around. Okay. I ain't got no panties on. Ain't got no Okay, now it's stuck in my head. Thanks, Free J Free. Love Key. Oh yeah, I ain't mad at you. Boomerang just had that good feeling of the early 90s. It just can be replicated. Kind of like the 80s movies. I mean, you right. But it's also been like 30 years. I feel like it's time. I feel like you know how trends cycle back around. I feel like it might be time. Come on, Eddie. Get in the game. We need Eddie back in the game. We need Robert Townsend back in the game. Or at least mentor some people. You know what I mean? Big Mama. Don't do Big Mama like this. Big Mama was the villain, making Terry responsible for all these broke ass people. But she kind of brought that on herself, always throwing her money in that man's face. How was she throwing her money in his face? We ain't had no proof of that. She can't help it. She was a lawyer and he was a bum ass, you know? He wasn't complaining about that money being thrown in his face when she built that damn studio above a damn apartment that she was paying the bills on. I felt bad for Terry. On top of being the rich one in the family, her own cousin slept with her husband. Terry's crash out was. She needed to stab all their asses. I said, yes. I knew then he was getting them panties when Faith was dancing. Jesus Christ. But they show soul food in my 7th grade. Child. She heard him cut that off, ain't it? The family used and abused Terry. They did. Terry, poor justice for Terry. Terry should have low-key ghosted the entire family. Right. She should have took that Uncle Pete TV and pieced out. They should have tested. Sometimes you have to learn the hard way. Those were the days when the movie soundtracks were good as the movie. Yes. Yes. All right, y'all. Hold on. I done got lost. Where we at? What did we just do? Oh, soul food. Okay. I'm telling you, we leaving it off with all the raggities at the end. We got this is Kenneth and Savannah. I had to put Kenneth and Savannah. I had to because first of all, let me make this PSA. Let me look directly into the camera. So y'all can hear me. The phrase "he's a good man, Savannah" does not mean that that is a good man. Okay? I want y'all to stop saying that in reference to men that are actually good men. Because Kenneth was not a good man. Savannah was the side chick. Savannah's mama wanted Savannah to ignore the fact that Kenneth was a cheating ass nothing. Because Savannah's mama wanted her to have any piece of man just because he was any piece of man. And that's when her mama said, he's a good man, Savannah. He's just having a tough time right now. But if you give him well, you just, since he's such a good man, you fucking marry him, mama. See, y'all leave out all the rest of it when y'all be talking about he a good man, Savannah. So I want you, if you say that, but you say it genuinely about a good man, I want you to stop today, okay? Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. All right, what y'all saying? What are y'all saying? Terry and Miles probably need some therapy in a way. They don't listen. They do. They need therapy and they need separation therapy. In a way, Terry's like a support from Miles. Let him. Oh, Jesus. I'm not fooling with y'all today. Don't do this. Yes, it felt like Eddie has not been eddying in a few years. Ever since Charlie died. Ever since Charlie died. He ain't been the same. Grief will do that to you. And Robert has been producing and directing a few projects. Oh, has he? Okay. Shout out to you, Robert Townsend. I love him. I was 13 when Soul Food was in theaters, and my favorite character was Terry. Everybody at both school and home thought I was crazy and said I was stuck up. Just like, oh, ain't that nothing? Well, you should feel vindicated, okay? Because you was right and they was wrong. I was gonna say I've never seen this movie, but I ain't gonna say it. Well, too damn late. Just like Michael Beach, the Allstate insurance guy always played the sleaziest characters cheating. He did. He did. He did. So absolutely not break up. All right, this was a requested pun. Requested one. Somebody said this was their favorite character. Lavita Alizé Jenkins and Seti from or Cedric. Seti Bear from Steve Harvey show. Honestly, they're cute. They were just cute. Oh, that's sweet. You know, they weren't really memorable on the show, but they were sweet. They were a really cute couple. They were low key kind of like a Sinclair and Overton, just not. It ain't quite the same, but they were kind of on that same wavelength for me. You know, I gotta look straight in the camera, make it clear. I want people to stop saying that. All the women that wait and exhale needs therapy. They did. They did. Oh, that's sweet. I need a Lavita Alizé Jenkins. She was dedicated to Sadie. She was. They were cute. They were just cute. They were cute. They were. You know, they didn't need therapy or nothing. It was a good, wholesome little relationship. They could have had a spinoff, truthfully. I would have been mad at a spinoff of them. I feel like it would have worked. They were good, strong characters. It would have been cute. All right, y'all. We are at the last couple, and I feel like I left it at a doozy. Sheila and Mike. Sheila and Mike. I already know y'all. Listen. Listen. He made that lady drive up that hill in the snow, that mountain, while he was on the plane with his side chick / her friend. Took the friend to the friend getaway, the couples trip. And then had the nerve to get cancer. And Sheila gonna start taking care of his ass and girl, I love Cedric and Lavita. Lavita was my favorite character on the Steve Harvey show. Yeah, Lavita Alizé Jenkins. The fact that I know her full name says a lot about that character. It was a memorable character. So yeah, so Sheila and Mike, obviously, bottom of the barrel. Get them out of here. Oh, I could have been ended that poll. They need therapy. So yeah, y'all. I know there needs to be no discussion about Mike and Sheila. It's clear where they belong. And that is it, y'all. We have tier rank, and now obviously this is not an all-inclusive list. There are so many other characters and from TV shows and movies, black characters that we could have talked about. But I thought this would be fun. I'm actually shocked by the amount of couples on here that were absolutely not breakup right now. So I feel like that is very indicative of, excuse me, y'all. Got a little gas. Very indicative of black cinema a little bit and the representation that we get when it comes to black love. Cause this is the first time we've had this many, that we have more placements on the bottom tier than the top tier. I think this is the first for us, guys. That's sad, actually, for it to be tier ranking black love. That is sad. Virtually every couple from Tyler Perry movie needs to, period. They needed a whole their own category. This was fun. Yay, thank you. I had a good time. I love hanging out with the cut ups. Y'all are awesome. Honorable mention Kyle Barker and Maxine Shaw, Booty Call. Oh, they're on here, DJX. And they were we said better off as friends. We said better off as friends for them. They're on there. We didn't say booty call. Sheila Friend didn't even try to hide it. You gonna stay on the plane. Right. Oh, you thought I would whoop your ass when she met her in the bathroom. But she met fine ass Troy, honey. Ooh, he is fine. Always okay to be friends. Why did they get married? Why? That's all I want to know. Why did they get married, child? My thing with Sheila was she didn't see that Mike was openly cheating in her. Baby, she didn't want to. I think that dinner scene had to happen just for her to finally see the light. I'm not gonna lie. Why Did I Get Married is one of Tyler Perry's better movies. The first one. The second one, child, they jumped the shark. But the first one was really good. Um, his best movie all around is Family That Prays, in my opinion. And Why Not Get Married is probably second for me. I feel like it's a really strong movie. Even though it has all the Tyler Perry tropes, it works out well and the cast is really good. Y'all hear I'm losing my voice. Um, did I miss James and Florida Evans? You did, you did. We put could work with therapy. Florida and James, they just got to go to therapy. James got anger issues. They do. Should have had Terry and Diane on this list. They would have made good friends, but not love. Oh, Diane was his beard. Okay, I guess that means I guess that means black love is toxic, but it's doable if your blood pressure ain't high. Black love ain't toxic. I think the problem is that people write toxic black love stories. I think that's the problem. I might need to watch some more movies. I can't be this uncultured, unseasoned, especially during Black History Month. That's crazy. Don, you said what? James was the strong father that took care of his family. Two things can be true at the same time. That James Evans was a hardworking man that took care of his family, and him and his wife still need to go to couples therapy. Two things can be true at the same time. We're not negating that. Not everybody was on the same page. We did have some people say that they feel like they should be on Love Supreme, you know? But it was a lot going on over there at the Evans family. Show strong males during difficult time. They did. But that still don't mean they don't need therapy as a couple. I'm just saying. Maybe therapy would have helped him to not only just be a strong man, but also emotionally intelligent and had some emotional regulation. And he probably could learn some anger management skills and stress management. I'm just James could have benefited from damn, damn. Sorry, Don. Sorry. The people spoke. All right, y'all. This was a great time. Please, 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 y'all, like the live before you peace out. This was great as per usual. After next week, when I do my reaction to Chernobyl Diaries, shout out again, DJX, for being our last To Be Bingo winner. So next month, probably March, or if not, maybe the end of this month, we will have To Be Bingo again. I like to try to get the the winners' reactions done first before we do another Tubi bingo, because I don't want to get backlogged too much. I'm already backlogged enough. Again, next week, I will be doing a reaction to Friday the 13th, part 7. It will be over on the Patreon. So if you're interested in joining the Patreon, the link to that is somewhere. It's all over on the channel. So join the Patreon, or it's just Sister Girl on Films over on Patreon if you want to join us next week. What else I got going on? Next week will be a reaction to Chernobyl Diaries. I do have a reaction to Cooley High coming next week as well. I just got to finish editing that. We are celebrating Black cinema for Black History Month. So shout out to all my Black Americans. Happy Black History Month. Shout out to us. I love us. And it's going to be more Black led cinema that's happening. I already told y'all I'm going to do Poetic Justice. So that's going to come. Claudine for sure. I'm going to do a reaction to that. So I'm going to try to knock all these out in celebration for Black History Month. So thank you guys so much. And make sure I'm on the full screen before I peace out. Let me see what they are saying before we leave this joint. So my black card is pending. I haven't seen a lot of these movies, or it is actually DJX. Girl, drink some tea. I am free J free. I really am. I'll be losing my voice on these slides, but I have fun doing it because y'all are amazing. James would have been a part of the stigma about Black men not believing in therapy. He would have been. JT said, good night, y'all. Have fun. Good night. Oh, Chernobyl Diaries is everything. It was something. Always so fun with y'all. I need to win bingo. I was so close last time. Yeah, Lucky, you got to get in there. You got to get in there. Y'all be cheating sometime, but DJX finally won. He had been scratching and surviving for a minute. Have fun. Cut up. See y'all next time. And thanks for doing my reaction to Chernobyl Diaries for sure. Okay, then. I love a good scary movie. Have a great night, y'all. Have a great night, y'all. Happy Black History Month. Happy Black History Month. Lord, I'm sleepy. I'm tired. Love y'all. Good night. Goodbye.
Hate me or love me, you watched. That's all you could do. Thank you.
Sister Girl on Films. Hey, Sister Girl on Films. Hey.